Zach,
My man.
brother, 9 months, Zach. Oh my goodness, we're finally back.
I know. I know. Merry Christmas.
You don't sound too excited, Zach. I mean, this is a Nintendo Direct. This is a day of celebration.
I am so excited. I'm just keeping my expectations in check.
Oh
It's not
no,
like they're just gonna shadow drop, my Metroid Prime 2 Echoes remaster or anything like that. So,
I think there's a lot to get excited for. We do have a lot of time before we get into the show itself, so I want to hear some of your predictions before the show finally starts. I'm not going to be able to log it simply because, I don't want to mess up anything on the screen right now, but I do have a Word
yeah.
document open on my laptop. We'll revisit this once the direct is over and just see how we compare it to the actual the presentation. For what it's worth, I do have some games here, and none of them are games that Nintendo has officially announced. So yes, I am expecting to see things like Splatoon Raiders and Dusk Bloods
Yeah.
and Fire
Yeah.
Emblem. I don't even have Ocarina of Time on here just because Nate the Hate said it, so I just have to assume it's real.
Exactly.
So
Yep.
this is
Yep.
all
That's
brand
what I
new
did.
ideas that I have or predictions that I have for Nintendo to announce. But I'll go ahead and let you start it off.
Okay, I'm going to start off with what I feel is a heavy hitter. So I'm hoping to see something from Intelligent Systems, more specifically Paper Mario, but I'm hoping that it's based off of the success of the Thousand Year Doors remaster, or if you call it a remake. That or Super Mario RPG 2 because we talked about it not too long ago. You told me that Super Mario RPG actually sold what, like a million more better than Thousand Year Door remake. So
Yeah, I think it was
I'm
at like
I'm
three or
hoping to
four
see one of
million.
them. Yeah, so I'm hoping that one of those can come to fruition. For some weird reason, I'm actually kind of leaning towards Super Mario RPG 2 just because we have a ton of, yeah, give or take, good Paper Mario games. But Super Mario RPG is just so good, so perfect that Super Mario RPG 2, I just don't see how they could mess it up when they have that perfect formula right there. So I'm hoping that that's what I see, or at least, one of my top ones that I really want to see.
I actually agree with you. I I don't think it's impossible, and I do think that we will see some type of Nintendo RPG here in some fashion. But I'm actually leaning more towards Zelda. I don't have any type of reasoning behind this, but I do think that Square Enix and Nintendo would probably like to do just a little top-down Zelda RPG to celebrate its anniversary this year.
Really, a
Yeah.
top-down Zelda, like your stereotypical, like Link to the Past top-down,
No, it'd
like Echoes
literally
of
just be
Wisdom, or
Zelda RPG as opposed to Mario RPG.
oh, really?
Yeah.
That would be so cool. You know what? You're kind of reminding me of that YouTube. I don't know if you saw it as a YouTube video. It was like Paper Zelda. Did you see that?
Years ago, I think I did.
Yeah, yeah, and ever since then, there was something in the back of my mind that I would love, something like that. If it had the combat of, like something as easy as like the Thousand Year Door, but that would be awesome. That really would be cool. I personally, I don't know why. It's one of those things where I really do not see Nintendo doing that. I hope I'm wrong, and I hope you're right. But man, an RPG of The Legend of Zelda, that would be awesome. Would it be like a big game? Like,
No,
tell me.
it'd be just something. Just it'd be like a handheld styled adventure. I know Super Mario RPG
Hmm.
at this point is technically a console game, but by like
Yeah.
today's standards, it'd probably qualify more as like a 3DS, level type of game.
Hmm.
And I think
Yeah,
they would
yeah.
do something along the lines with that. Nothing too major, but just something cool and easy to pump out that doesn't cost or take so many years to get out there.
Okay, so something small enough to not be technically considered small, but it's not like this some giant
Yeah, no
thing.
FF7
Okay, hold
remake
you
type.
over.
Yeah.
Okay. No, that does sound cool. I would love something like that.
Yeah, they'd still be chibi-fied and everything. You may even team up with Ganon to do something, but I do think that is
Hmm.
something that is somewhat possible in Zelda's future. Because I don't think Ocarina of Time is the only thing that they would use to celebrate this franchise's anniversary.
Well, that's funny because that's actually on my list of things would be something, another thing from Zelda because I feel like if I don't have any reason why Nate would lie, he's very credible. So let's just go based off of as if it's fact for now. Um when Ocarina of Time, gets announced, I feel like it would either be, they would announce Ocarina of Time, who knows, maybe in the middle or beginning of the direct, or it could go two ways, in the middle or the beginning of the direct. And then while we're waiting on Ocarina of Time remake, here's which my prediction on here is going to be like a Twilight Princess, remaster. You know what I mean? Just to give us something to hold over until the game actually comes out. Um, or, the second way being, hey, this is the very last thing, and there is no additional, and it's just Ocarina of Time remake, which is fine, but that was on my list was, something extra for Zelda. So I think it would be Twilight Princess finally, because people have been begging for it, you know?
You know, that's actually a good point because I do think Nintendo, they don't need to, but they probably want to still have something for people still on Switch ones. And because
Hmm.
GameCube Virtual Console isn't on that platform, I do think a Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD is probably the most likely here. And if we just don't get it here, or if they do a Zelda Direct, we're probably just never getting those games unless they come to
Yeah.
NSO.
Do you think that they would shadow drop them like they did with Metroid Prime?
Mm,
Or would you have to wait? Oh, and another question, would it be shadow dropped and then physical later,
yeah.
or would it just be physical on a specific date?
Shadow drop physical later. I mean, the games are done. Like
That's
they've been
true.
done and
That is
released
true.
for well, like over 10 years now. It's just Nintendo's been holding on to them for whatever reason.
Yeah, well, apparently Nintendo has a crap ton of games that they're done with that they're just hanging on to. So,
Yeah,
yeah, I guess they could. Yeah, it's not so small of a game that people wouldn't care about, but it's one of those things to where like how I guess some people might find a shadow drop as disrespectful, or a slap in the face, like, oh, no one prepared to get hyped for the game. But Zelda's just such a big franchise. And obviously these games have been replayed
yeah,
that people don't care. They still want it, so yeah, no, a shadow drop that could be extremely realistic.
yeah. For my last Zelda prediction, I guess I do expect that we see Zelda merchandise here. I think they could
Hmm,
release a toy ocarina that's available for purchase on the Nintendo Store after this. I do
that'd be
think
tight.
we get Pro Controller redesigns, hopefully a good one. And I do think we finally see a hardware design for excuse me, a special edition design for the Nintendo Switch 2 itself with new Joy-Cons.
Not just matte black Joy-Cons with
No.
like little baby Triforces around the ring of the stick.
Yeah, no. I think they're gonna go all in on this Switch 2, and I'd probably buy it. I'll be honest with you. I am gonna buy it. I'm not even gonna say probably. I will buy it if that is the case.
Well, if you don't mind me jumping in, that it's actually a perfect segue into my next prediction anyway. Um, New Switch 2 Joy-Cons that are not mostly a matte
Yes,
black
sir. I
color.
had that too.
Okay, yeah, no, they need to do something about the color. It's actually funny because it wasn't too long ago I was at GameStop, and I was looking at just to see, just browsing around, and oh my God, just looking at the box side by side. You got your box that has the red and blue, or you got the box that has the purple and
Like
what is it,
teal.
green? Yeah, yeah. And I'm just like, those are, I mean, yes, the colors are different where the colors are, but oh my God, like why would someone be pumped to buy the exact same matte black with just a tint of different color. Like,
Yeah,
why?
and then like the
It needs to
slider on the
change.
side is what's colorful, but if it's docked to your Switch, it doesn't really matter.
Exactly. And some people's arguments, are saying, oh, they need to keep it different, compared to Nintendo Switch 1 and Nintendo Switch 2. I'm sorry, but if you're buying a product, I could sure grandma's, maybe grandma wants to get little Billy, a new controller and she accidentally gets a Switch 1, controller set. Sure, that can happen, but that's what receipts are for, but we need a better color palette. It doesn't even have to be a specific palette. I like crazy colors.
No, same.
I have a huge collection of Switch 1 controllers that what I do not use anymore, but when my daughter Lucy breaks one of her controllers because she doesn't know how to take care of her Switch 1, well, luckily I have another 50 different colors for her to choose from, and that's what I want for the Switch too. It feels like I'm not really accessory heavy on the Switch 2 yet, but I feel like when Switch 1 came out, even in the first year, I feel like I was very heavy in the accessory department. And,
Oh no, absolutely. Cause that's objectively true. Cause I've said this multiple times. I love colorful Nintendo consoles. That's why I love the GameCube and the Nintendo 64 so much, just
Mm,
because of how many alternate colors there are to pick from those consoles. But even
yeah.
with the Switch One, I feel like all of their major games had either a Pro controller or a Joy-Con set to go along with it in the first
Yeah.
year. Because we had Arms with like the neon yellow ones. Then we
Hmm.
had what was it, Splatoon with the green and pink, and then it even got some a Pro controller as well. I know we
Yep.
had the Pyra controller with Xenoblade 2, the red ones for
Hmm.
Super Mario Odyssey. There's probably
Yep.
something
The
else I'm forgetting there.
Animal Crossing edition. Remember, it came with the white dock, like it was like
Oh
a
yeah.
whitish beach dock with like
Mm-hmm.
it was like multicolored. My wife has those, and then they would just come out with cool different basic colors like the pink ones, and they also had a purple, and it was like the same ones they have for the matte black ones.
Oh, the Naruto and Sasuke ones.
Yeah. So it's weird that they're so, whoever's in charge of that thinks this is a good idea. It's really weird that they think it is, you
Yeah.
know.
And even when I was at the Best Buy launch event for the Switch 2, like that was something a lot of the parents were asking about, like, are there any other colors outside of the black ones? I think people have just grown to like special editions and different colors with Nintendo. So the fact that
Yeah.
they're just kind of limiting it to, let's just be real, like just black, I think that's kind of
Mm.
a missed opportunity within the first year.
Oh man, can you imagine if Nintendo was like, you know what? We hear your cries. We're doing Nintendo Switch 2, fantastic colors. All the colors from the Nintendo 64 era is coming to Switch 2. Oh God, that's what I need.
Yeah. I mean,
Bring
Xbox
back
is
the
doing it, so
transparent.
hopefully Nintendo jumps in at some point.
I don't care for Xbox, but yeah, that the green looked real sleek.
Yeah. So here's one of my predictions.
Let's
Again,
go.
going back to something that I don't think would be too taxing to get out there and would be incredibly popular. I have two
Mm.
options. They're kind of in the cozy field. I'm going Nintendogs and Switch 2 Sports Resort. I feel like these are very easy games to get out there in the summertime. They could be partnered along something like a Fire Emblem in a potential August or September release date. Get them out
Hmm.
there, have a nice casual game to go along with your core game. They'll sell millions together.
I really do think Nintendogs need to come back, and not for me. That is not a franchise that I have ever played. It's not that it's one of those things where it's not that I don't care to play it. It's just not in the genre I play. However, ever since, from the first Nintendogs release up until now, I am a dad, and my daughter would more than likely just beg to play a Nintendogs game. And that is how I would get into a new franchise. Same and this is going to hurt your heart, same as Kirby in the Forgotten Land.
Yeah.
I was telling you when that game came out, oh God, I do not want a Kirby game. And of course, my daughter wants to play Kirby because why not? And watching her play it, I thought it was really cool. And I played a little bit, myself, and I was like, oh, this game is actually kind of fun. And I feel like the same thing would happen with Nintendogs, and she's almost 5 years old. We have Leo, we got a chocolate lab at
My
home, and
boy, my
she just
brother.
loves playing with Leo and messing with him, just having fun. He's an old boy. So I feel like she would do really good and kind of teach a little bit of hilariously kind of teach a little bit of
Yeah.
responsibility, taking care of, these Nintendogs. Would it be like Nintendogs and cats, or do you think like they would want to slow the roll and like, hey, we're kind of slowly pushing this out there again.
just
We just want to do Nintendogs.
just straight up Nintendogs. And I crazy enough, I feel like this is a franchise that kind of works as a live service game to like where you can just have
Mhm.
your base game and then release
Yeah,
packs over time. Like it's not something you
that
have
makes
to
so much
release.
sense.
Yeah, it's not something you have to release like a Nintendo Dogs and Cats game for $50 and Nintendo Dogs at the zoo or whatever type at the park or whatever type of game. Like just have those little
Yeah.
expansion packs for $10 to $20 and be done with it.
You can get the Mario dog for 4.99.
You want the
That'd be
Cappy
cool.
hat? Here's $3.
Oh yeah, and the cool thing is, once you throw your Cappy hat on the dog, it'll do a little Cappy phrase or
There
something.
you
Who
go.
knows? What was that? What was the other one again? You said
Switch to
Nintendogs, and
sports.
I feel like that's a given. It's either going to be Switch 2 Sports or Switch Sports Switch 2 Edition. You know.
I think we're probably going more resort with this game, which means
Oh,
my
really?
precious wave race doesn't stand a chance. But there will probably be some type of a jet ski mini game and like beach volleyball and all
Oh
that
my
type of fun
God.
stuff.
Yeah, you can't get that Wave Race itch, so you need to do it through Switch Sports too.
I think
Do
that's
you
the only
think they
way it
would?
lives.
Do you think they're going to transfer any of the games onto Switch Sports 2? Or do you think it's going to be these are all completely new types of sports games, like no repeats that they somehow were able to make better on Switch Sports
I,
2,
I
or
think they would
just
transfer some of the sports over. There's no reason for them not to.
like soccer maybe or something? I
Soccer,
feel like that one
bowling,
was a little
golf.
boring. Yeah, bowling. You have to have bowling,
Yeah, you
period.
gotta. That's like the main attraction. You can't not
Yeah.
have it.
Yeah, yeah. Make it feel exactly like Wii bowling, please, God. That's the only time I've ever bowled a perfect game, me and my dad, so bring that back.
I still think that's the ultimate party game.
Well, Wii Sports.
Absolutely.
Oh, 100%. 100%. That is it's so fun. It never gets old. It really doesn't, which is funny because I could play it. Nintendo has that certain kind of zing when it comes to games because I could play an actual sports game and be so bored of it. Oh my God, just so bored so fast. You slap Nintendo on it and I'm just like, this is the best game I've ever played in my life. Like it's I don't know what it is, but
No,
yeah, no,
I'm
you are
with you
right.
on there. Like my passion for sports games died on like the PS2, GameCube, Xbox. Like after the whole extreme sports era, Tony Hawk stuff kind of died out. That's where they lost me.
Oh yeah, all my friends make fun of me. Is it a Mario game? Exactly. Is this sports game have Mario in it? Then you know it's gonna be good for the most part, So
Yeah.
that's so hilarious.
And it's not even a matter of like the game sucking. It's just a matter of Nintendo not giving us content.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, that's true. Yep.
All right, but Zach, let me hear your next game.
Well, I know you're gonna want to talk about this franchise really bad. I can just feel you jonesing
Oh
for it.
man,
So,
I'm looking at it right
um,
now.
Xenoblade Chronicles,
Yeah.
but I don't think it's gonna be. I okay. So a little backstory, as you know, for whatever reason, every time I try and get into Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I just fall out of it. I don't know if it's the voice acting in it, which for every character that isn't Rex, they do a really good job. Okay. I can't play. I don't know if it's because of Rex or what. I just don't know. And plus on top of that, I'm extremely biased to Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and X. because the games, the play style of them, I don't know how to explain it. You would more because obviously you are just a Xenoblade fanatic. I, they
You've seen
just
my
are not
shrine.
similar. Yes, to me, one and X has no comparison to two. Everyone says the story for two is amazing. You always tell me how amazing the story is, and I
Oh
believe
yeah.
you, and I want to play it really bad, but just something about it. I don't know if it's some of the changes that they did to two. I just can't. And what I'm worried about is Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Definitive, because I don't was it Nate that talked about it? Someone talked about it, and now it's in the world. And because it's in the world and I don't want that, it's coming. And I don't want that to happen. So my prediction to combat that is Xenoblade Chronicles X2, because when X1 or X Definitive Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 edition, came out, the ending for that, they totally have to have a sequel. And obviously I'm not going to say anything on like what happened because I think you're
I'm
still
aware,
playing
but
it.
I just want to avoid spoilers for even the people watching.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. So, the way Xenoblade Chronicles X4 Nintendo Switch ended leads to a sequel, So, and I want it. I want it so bad. But the thing is I want the combat to feel more or less the same as it did in, that
X.
game. Yeah, exactly. So, I don't know. I don't know if it's because I just hate change. Obviously make things better for the future, make things more quick, but man, the combat was just so perfect to me. So that's what I'm hoping is X2 kind of has very similar, would it be what, the UI?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Just better UI for the game, or UI that I'm familiar with, so that way it doesn't feel weird. X2's UI to me, I don't know, I couldn't grasp it that well.
Okay. It's funny you say Xenoblade because that's actually what I think. Going back to what you said about Ocarina of Time, I think
Hmm.
Xenoblade is how Nintendo either opens the show or closes the show. And I do think it's not going to be Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Definitive Edition. The only
Oh,
reason I
thank you.
the only reason I say I don't think it's going to be Xenoblade 2 is because I understand that Xenoblade 2 is not a perfect game. I love it despite all of its flaws, and trust me, there are a lot of flaws with that game. But I
Yeah.
don't think it's so flawed to the point to where Nintendo has to completely stop production of other titles or not focus all of their efforts on other
Hmm.
titles to work on that game. Not only that, the
Yeah.
game is already backwards compatible with the Switch 2. At that
Yeah.
point, I think the best case scenario is just get a Switch 2 edition. I think we see Switch 2 editions of all of the Xenoblade games, and
That'd be
then we
tight.
move over into Xenoblade 4. Without spoiling too much of the story, there's like three different Xeno timelines. You got Xenosaga, Xenoblade Chronicles Future Redeemed, that ending, and then Xenoblade Chronicles X. And the way that all of those games end, it's like they're starting to cross over into effect. So I think that this Xenoblade
Mhm.
Chronicles game is going to be a game where all of the games finally align. We bring in the Xenosaga cast, we bring in the X cast, we bring in 2, we bring in 1, and we bring in 3, and then we start this new journey of Xenoblade.
That would be
And with
crazy.
that
I've never
being
played a
said,
Xenosaga game, so that'd be cool.
speaking of that, with that being said, I do think this is the direct we finally get Xenosaga trilogy. Only reason I say that is because I think there's a few games on Nintendo Switch that just never made its way to the console, that never made sense
Mhm.
to me. Like it blows my mind that we're almost 10 years into the Switch and we still don't have Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, for example. But like
Yeah.
Xenosaga, I think like because Namco ported so many games during the Switch One. They gave us the Tales of games, they gave us Katamari, they gave us Klonoa, they gave us
Mhm.
all types of games. But for whatever reason, Xenosaga, Bat and Kaitos, but for whatever reason, Xenosaga, which is not something that they were touching. But if you've played the Xenoblade games, Nintendo and Monolith Soft have been working with Bandai to incorporate elements and stories of those games into the Xenoblade games. So I do think there's a bigger plan at works in regards to Xenosaga. So I do think that we'll probably see that here as well.
Okay. Is the Xenosaga, how many games are in that series?
3 console releases and like a mobile game or something.
Oh, okay. So do you think it would be like, it would be, I don't know, a Switch cartridge that holds all three games, type of deal, or would they
Yeah,
remake them, or.
probably a Switch cartridge because there's a lot of elements in that game that I don't know how they would feel about it in today's setting. They'd probably have to censor a lot, and they already censored the game quite a bit back in the mid 2000s. So I think
Hmm,
the best bet is just to release them as is, clean up the graphics, clean up the frame rate, and just drop them.
gotcha. Well, that would be cool. Well, good luck to you because unfortunately, I don't think that's gonna happen. But we can hope.
Yeah.
I'd rather stick to my Xenoblade Chronicles X2 because let's face it, my words are fact and it's going to
Look, I agree. I'd much rather X2 as
happen.
opposed to Xenoblade 2 Switch 2 edition or Definitive
Yeah,
edition.
yeah. Uh, I I mean, who knows? Maybe if it does happen, looking at any type of bright side, I guess maybe seeing it would be like, oh my gosh, this is completely amazing, and I need to get this version of it rather than the one I already own.
Yeah, yeah,
Who
yeah.
knows? That'd be great.
All right, let me hear it, Zach. What else you got?
Let's see here. So I have like a little Mario category section.
Okay.
Here. So you remember that roadmap, obviously, when what was it, the very first Nintendo Switch 2 Directs happened, and it showed all those GameCube games, and for whatever reason, Mario Sunshine's in there, but it still hasn't been released yet, which is weird because you would think that that would be either one of the first games just to get out of the way. I mean, everybody and their mother now owns Mario Sunshine,
Yeah.
because when they released it. So an easy, what I would think, prediction would be one of two things, or even both, is going to occur. Mario Sunshine for the NSO is going to drop today, and or Super Mario 3D Land Remaster because that 3DS game is amazing, and I
Mm.
hear too many people talking smack about it when I think, in my opinion, that game gave me more than Super Mario 3D World did. So
So you
I don't
think Super
know.
Mario Sunshine on the not CB on NSO today, and
Yep.
then 3D Land?
Yep, 3D Land, because that game needs some love. Is it me or just every game that isn't 3D Land is getting a remaster? So if we want to give another 3D game, and I say 3D not like 3D visual,
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
oh look at just a little bit of an open 3D Mario game, that one's great, and it has so much replayability. You got your, what is it? I think, and it's been a while, but it's got what, the typical 8 worlds, and then it's got like 8 worlds, like negative or whatever.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
when you beat New
Mm-hmm.
Game Plus, and they're like more challenging. And I remember that was one of the first games I had on my 3DS, and man, oh man, I played the crap out of it. I I'm pretty sure I 100% that game because you know me, collectathons and anything like that. I need to have it, and that game was just perfect. It really was. It was so good. I love the level design. Sure, some of the levels might be a little small and they're not obviously as wide as 3D World, but I think it got its point across, at the time, and I think it's a great game. I think it's a fun, small, medium size, great game, you know.
Yeah, I don't think 3DS games to hold over the Switch One audience is a bad idea.
Yeah.
Like I think there's like because I know even like Kirby Planet Robobot was rumored there for a little bit as well. I think that would be a cool release to have on HD consoles.
Yeah, yeah,
But for
that's true.
mine, I got what do we have here? I said 2D Metroid Returns.
Yeah, I have that on mine too. Let's hear it. What do you
I feel
think?
like it's been quite a long, not a long time, but when did Dread come out? 2021?
I got into a car accident the day it released, in
Dang.
October, while going to get it, going to GameStop. Um, so I think it was 2021, because the car I have is a 2021. So yeah,
Okay.
I think you're right. That or 2020 because it came out before Lucy was born.
Yeah, I just think it's time for it. Going back to what I said, I don't think it's something too major that requires Nintendo to spend so much time on it. And it does seem like they're kind of in this little Metroid wave right now. So I just nothing that I really have any data on, but it just kind of feels right, you know. I don't know what form that game comes in. It could be a remake of one of the Metroid games, or it could just straight up be Metroid 6.
Yeah, I feel like there was like a rumor going around about Super Metroid. Um, did Nate the Hate say something about that? Someone was talking about a Super Metroid remake rumor, and I hope that is not the case. I feel like I've played Super Metroid so much that if they remade it, I obviously I would be excited in a sense, but I might roll my eyes just because it's like the game is already as good as it's going to get. And modern, unless they do a fresh take on it, like a retelling in a sense, and make the game a little longer, I don't think I would be as hyped for it. But if it was like Metroid 6, oh my God. Like, oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, you're there.
Hey, sorry, someone called me while I was talking. Where did I leave off?
Metroid 6.
If you gave me Metroid 6, Dread was so good. Dread was so perfect that I'm excited just thinking about even if they made a Metroid Dread 2, instead of just making an all new Metroid, game about something, new. Dread was just so amazing.
Yeah, I'm.
It put fear in my heart, so
Oh
that's
man, those
definitely something
Emmys.
I love.
Yeah.
Oh gosh,
Yeah, I'm not even like Metroid crazy. Like this is way more your franchise than it is mine, but
definitely. Yeah.
I would definitely like to see that here. I think it would be a cool announcement. And again, going back to that, I'm not Metroid crazy, but the last two Metroid games, Prime 4 and Dread, despite what the internet has to say about Prime 4, I loved it. And I think Metroid
Hmm.
Dread is just a top 10 game on the original Nintendo Switch, which says a lot because that library is probably one of the best I've ever seen, if not the best library in gaming, in my opinion.
I I agree with you 110%. Yeah, and I feel Metroid Prime 4, I feel like it got snubbed, I feel like because we waited so long, people were waiting for this perfect game, you know, when obviously every game is going to have its flaws. I do get some of the criticism coming from, an actual Metroid Prime fan, Prime 1 and 2 being one of my favorite games of all time. Um, it could have had a lot less linearity to it. I love that exploration feel in terms of I love being lost.
Okay.
It being linear, it is fine. A Metroid game is linear, but when I say linearity, I guess I mean it in the sense of like a straight line, right? Um, those maps for the most part led you to the end, right? And most Metroid Prime fans, myself included, want to go somewhere and be like, where the heck do I go? And then cross a couple doors and be like, where the heck am I? So I think that sense of, dread, no pun intended,
Yeah, yeah,
it
yeah.
was missing from that, and people just want that back. And on top of that, I think me and you talked about this months ago, but um, one of the studio that was handling it first before it got moved on, they probably had to work with what they got rather than starting completely from scratch, right? So, but well,
I
we'll
do
never
think
fully
that
know.
because it doesn't feel like something Retro Studios would do. Because that whole
Exactly.
what's that area called? Soul Valley.
Hmm.
It seems like they were working around that area because all the
I feel
biomes
the same.
themselves are like
Hmm.
just like you go to Soul Valley and you just see like very little effort there, but then you go into
Hmm.
the biomes themselves and it's like the graphics just jump 100%. The music is just spectacular. There's all different types of enemy designs, all different types of foliage, and like just these beautiful environments and attention to detail on Samus that you just don't get in Soul Valley.
Yeah, and don't get
Even
me
when you go
wrong,
to
I love
the
Viola.
yeah, and even when you go to like the ice areas and you see things like the frost on the beam cannon and everything, there's no
Yeah.
sand or anything that pops up on Samus and Soul Valley.
Yeah, that's true. I think it was a it's so weird. It could either have been a very last second design choice or it could have been the very first thing and they had to stick with it because this is the assets they were given. So it makes it really really confusing.
Yeah,
So it's unfortunate, but I still think it was a great game. I enjoyed it. I actually enjoyed it a lot. I couldn't put it down. I was telling you, please play it. Don't get a headache. Don't get a migraine. Fix because you can't even play the first one without wanting to throw
without
up.
wanting to pass out. Yeah,
Yeah. So
and look,
well, thank
even with
goodness.
that, I acknowledge just how amazing the first game was because there was a point where I was like on a business trip and I just texted you. I'm like, Zach, it all makes sense now why people like this game. And this was a game I was dogging for years upon years. I'm like, no, I'd much rather Retro make Donkey Kong than a stupid Metroid game. But they got me with Prime 4 of all things.
I'm so glad. I'm so happy. Who knows? Maybe they'll remaster, just like I said in the beginning, remaster Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, because I feel that one is my absolute favorite, in the franchise. So just barely beating the first game. So we'll see. Who knows?
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
And you know what I thought about with that game while I was making my other video? I
Hmm.
think the reason I like Prime 4 so much where others may not like it is because I feel like that game is more like a first person classic 3D Zelda, pre Breath of the Wild Zelda. Like you got your open area, like your Hyrule field, you got your Viola, you're
Yeah.
going to all these elemental biomes and beating all these bosses to get to the next area and all that stuff.
Soul Valley's Hyrule Field,
Basically,
basically.
yeah,
Yep. It's like the Twilight Princess of Metroid games.
essentially, yeah. What else you got, Zach? We got about
You
30
know,
minutes left until Nintendo hopefully blows our minds.
So my hopes and predictions, we have went over all of them. So do you got any other predictions or anything like that? That maybe I didn't?
Predictions I have Pokemon Puzzle League 2 available today. Shadow drop it.
You need to let this one go. You you
Yeah.
you have to stop.
Yeah.
I get it. I get it. You turned me into a fan for the
Yeah, I made
Nintendo
you into a
64
believer.
one. Yes, and it was fun. Unfairly so, actually, because you kept kicking my ass every single time we played, and you would not let up. Come on, Zach, catch up. What's wrong? And I kept saying another, 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 and I don't
Oh,
even
that
think I
was one of
beat
the
you.
best girls' nights.
Yeah, I don't think I beat you at all.
I think you
You were
got me on one of them.
relentless. Yeah, okay, yeah, we're just imagining things. You're trying to be nice
Yeah,
for people to listen to, but uh, you're very good at that game. That is for sure.
I appreciate
So,
it. But Pokemon Puzzle League available today, or even something like Puyo Puyo. Um, and I
like Puyo
have
Puyo 3,
yes,
what is it? What's the oh my goodness, I'm like
Puyo
drawing a
Puyo
blank. What
Tetris.
Puyo Puyo Tetris 3.
No, I think it
Yeah.
would just be Puyo Puyo.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, even though I'm more of a fan of the Tetris aspect of the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
I
my
like
other
Puyo.
prediction: Kid Icarus or Wario Land. But the kicker with Kid Icarus is that it would be a 2D game by the developers of Shantae, so way forward. And look,
I
you already know Kid Icarus Uprising is probably my favorite 3DS game ever. I think that game
Yeah,
is a masterpiece. I
it is.
I think I would rather have a sequel to that before we get to Smash, but it is what it is. I think
Yeah.
that game's amazing, but I do know that more of Kid Icarus's roots is in the 2D field, and I think a developer for that kind of quirky, weird, kind of that gods versus demon thing would be way forward. I think they would do a good job with that, and even with Wario Land, I feel like that's kind of in way forward's ballpark as well, to where I would
Hmm.
trust them with the franchise.
See, I don't think I don't think it would be a good idea to do that. And the reason being, um, is I want people that have never experienced the franchise to not look at it as another just a 2D side scroller, right? I think the way that Sakurai handled Kid Icarus Uprising was one of the most beautiful love letters to a franchise everyone in the world would think is dead, right? Basically, if Sakurai never did that, Pit would basically be known as a Smash Bros. Character to newcomers, right? I mean, me personally, and I really want this really bad. I think it's been long enough that they just remake Uprising, see how it does, and then if it works, if people were receptive to it, that they would make Uprising 2. You know, a side scroller could be great. It could for Kid Icarus. Obviously, it has how many does it have? Just two side
I'm
scrolling
not sure
games for it?
entirely.
I think it might be two. I could be wrong. There's a Game Boy. I think there's just two Game Boy ones, or I don't even know.
There's an
But
NES game, I believe.
oh, that's right, NES,
Yeah.
and then there's one for the Game Boy. That's right. I just I don't see how it could be so flashy, that it would just entice people to play it. I would hope that when Nintendo releases games, they release them hoping, this could come to a broader audience. You know what I mean? This could appeal to the masses every time, even if it's a smaller game. Um, but I think Sakurai just perfected the formula, and I just want the formula to keep going. You know.
I know, bro.
By the way, the Nintendo Direct started doing animation on my
I
TV.
see. We got like a bouncing jelly and all that. By the way, we're gonna have to sync as well because I don't want to be ahead of you when games start
Oh,
popping up.
of course. Yeah. I don't want to be ahead of you. I definitely do not want you to be ahead of me. So you'll be like, "Oh, Zach," and I'll be like, "What is it? What is it?" So it's a Banjo
Banjo.
Kazooie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's so funny. That's so funny. Oh my god. Do you have any other
And for my
predictions
last
on
one,
it?
it's just F-Zero. I
Yeah.
don't think Nintendo pushed and re-released that franchise as hard as they did just for them to stop with GX coming to NSO.
Right.
So I do think F-Zero is something that we could see even
I think
as
it's
early as
realistic.
this year, like something like October.
Yeah. Yeah, I do think it's actually realistic, and I actually, why would they plant that 99 game? What is it, F-Zero 99? Why would they plant that? You know, they know, and I don't mean this disrespectfully. They know that not a lot of people care for F-Zero, right? So them making F-Zero 99, was, I feel, very on purpose, very specific, right?
Yeah.
So I could definitely see them kind of planting the seed, people getting, excited. Oh, F-Zero, oh, this game is fun. At the bare minimum of a SNES style version, of the game.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
they play a 3D version. Basically like a big 3D version of that game that they were playing.
Hmm.
I feel like that would be huge.
Yeah, and I think the art style would not look like GX. I think the art style goes back to their original vision with the Super Nintendo. I think it's going to look more like an American comic book when if we do ever see that game. And we're probably going to see the original Captain Falcon design, not that sort of redesign that they did with the character later. And people will be upset by it, just like they were with Fox and what was the other one? Donkey Kong.
I can't believe people were upset with Donkey Kong Bonanza's redesign. I love it so much.
Yeah.
You know what? So let me ask you this. If they do the redesign, let's just say they did the comic book style version, of your dream F-Zero game. Is Sakurai going to adapt it for Smash Bros?
Mm, I'm gonna say no.
Really? Do you think there would be an alternate costume at least?
Maybe alternate costume, but I don't even see like the Star Fox cast looking like
No.
that.
Can you can
No.
you imagine Fox doing the splits up for a down A move?
Yeah,
That
no.
that would be disgusting. I like the redesign. I know it's not permanent. I know this is just a one-off thing. Like there's no way that they're going to continue this style, and I respect and understand why they did the style. A lot of people are hating on it, but it does give it that retro, back in the late 80s, early 90s feel of what Star Fox was,
Yeah, that
but
grungy, dirty type of that type of
exactly.
look.
Animal realistic grungy look, I get it and I respect it and I love it. That I think that's why I'm loving it so much. Sure, it's a remake of 64. It's been beaten to hell at this point, but something is different about this that makes it look good and makes it look new, right? Look fun and fresh.
Yeah.
So I just hope Sakurai doesn't look at this and be like, "Oh my God, it's so beautiful," and implements Falco, Wolf, and Fox looking like realistic animals. Because at that point, that would be the most hilarious backsmack I've ever seen in gaming history. So,
Speaking of Star Fox, not to get too much into it, but do you think we've seen all there is to see with that game?
with that game, yes, I do think that this is a would the right word be prelude to an up and coming bigger project for Star Fox. I think this is a plant. Like, hey, we're remaking 64 again, but in a better retelling. Clearly there's what I've noticed from the trailer, and I don't how much have you played Star Fox 64? A lot, right? You know that game
Yeah.
like the back of your hand, like me, right? I noticed immediately from the trailer when Peppy didn't say, "Slippy, get back here." He said something completely different that
Yeah,
I knew,
yeah.
oh, they're changing all everything is going to be different, and not in terms of just style, but the way they're telling the story, even if it's little bits like that. So I think they're rewriting the story, something that was easy to grab, that there's going to be a new game that follows it as its successor that's going to be huge, that's going to be big. So that's what I'm thinking is going to happen, which kind of hurts because I don't want to see Crystal not be a part of the Star Fox series. You know what I'm saying?
My
So
girl.
I exactly, dude. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see where it goes. We'll see where it goes. But that's how I'm kind of feeling about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because even with like the way they ended the James prologue, I
That
think
was
there's I
tight.
think they're still setting up something more. I don't know, again, if it's something like to let's just say Andros finds James unconscious and uses him to attack Team Star Fox or something like that, or maybe
Yeah,
we get like a whole, which would be pretty cool, like Peppy and Fox going up against James would be really cool to see,
that'd
or
be so
we get
cool.
like a whole James McCloud prologue and we just get to play through that.
Oh, dude, it's so funny. It's they don't Fox and James don't even look different. One's just wearing glasses, but for some reason, I want to play as James McCloud so bad. He
Yeah.
looks like a complete badass. He really, really does. And I don't know, dude. Something about and his voice actor. You know how I'm really good at just like, oh, I know that voice actor. It's from blah blah blah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I know his voice. I can't like put my finger on like what he's from. I don't know if it's already been announced of who the voice actor is or whatnot, but he just sounds so cool. And I just want to play as James so bad. And I'm hoping that James McCloud is one of the camera features that I could be when we're talking.
He's
in the Switch
1,000%
2.
gonna be
Oh, dude. From now, you'll have to refer to me as James. I will
James.
not talk to you if you don't say, "Hey, James, check this out." So, I cannot wait. But that's what I'm hoping for in like Star Fox. I'm hoping I found out their grand scheme is just to make the game. They're remaking a game that everyone knows, but retelling it to set up a bigger, picture. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, I hope so. I hope so.
Did you have anything else on your list? That's pretty much all mine are as far as like Nintendo games, and I probably got about like 2 or 3 more third parties.
I have obvious updates that I guess are technically predictions, but I put them more under so like obvious that everyone's expecting that is probably going to be there. So I don't want to look like I know what I'm talking about. I predict this. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
have them here if you want to go over those. I don't have
Sure.
any like predictions per se. The first and obvious one, Mario Kart World DLC. I need that.
Ooh,
I need that extremely bad. Look at what is the Sonic one called?
Sonic
Sonic
Racing
Crossworlds?
Crossworlds.
Okay, I brought this up the other day. I don't even know if you saw it in our text group chat. What and I'm sorry to go off on a tangent a little bit. What the heck is up with Sonic Crossworld's DLC characters? The choices that they have make no freaking sense. Godzilla, like what? And
SpongeBob
then
and
SpongeBob and Avatar, The Last Airbender. Like I get it, like Crossworlds. Yeah, this is really Crossworlds, but when you do these types of things, like look at Sakurai, for example, like at least his makes sense. Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like they're just throwing things out at Sonic that is, in my opinion, laughable. And thank God we already know that Nintendo is not going to do this with Mario Kart World. But the thing is that upsets me about Mario Kart World is when Sonic got it. I don't know if it was announced or after it came out. They announced the DLC or what have you. You know, but they had a roadmap. You know, for that Sonic Crossworlds had a roadmap for their DLC. Mario
Yes.
Kart World has not had anything, and it's been
Over a
a
year.
year. Yeah, so I hope the common sense would be they're going to show something. You know, they got a 90-minute treehouse, for God's sake. Let's just hope that they're playing some of the new courses in that
So,
as well.
Zach,
I don't know.
I don't think Mario Kart World is an obvious update.
No. What do you mean?
It took us a minute to get like the true updates for Mario Kart 8 back on Wii U. What was it, like 2 years after the fact or so?
Wow.
If we
I
do
guess
see Mario Kart World, it'll probably be more like just little cool things, but nothing too like game changing. So you'll have a jukebox mode. You'll have 200cc. 200cc is probably the most you'll get, and then like some other little tinkering and things that they did just for quality of life purposes.
Do you think DK and Pauline are finally going to get more than just the one costume? Oh, do you think King K. Rool is coming
No.
to Mario? What do you mean?
No, I don't think we start seeing those other Nintendo characters, those other Nintendo worlds until maybe next year, bro. I would love to be wrong, but that's just what I'm feeling. Because even when you incorporate all that DLC, unless Nintendo just straight up decides to make it free, which, let's be honest, you're kind of splitting the player base as you're trying to build the player base. Because they wouldn't be able to have access to those maps, would they?
I don't know. You're right. I don't know. I don't know what to think anymore. Because my wife and my daughter, we love playing Mario Kart World, and you know what? I never thought I would say this before the game came out, but Knockout Tour is so boring because it's the same courses. I wish you could just like at least for the set up your own courses.
I think that would be one of the quality of life course things. You can design your path where you would like to go.
I would love that, but it's just the same thing every time. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
So I don't know, just change things a little bit. If you remember, they did an update for when you would do multiplayer. I think it was like versus mode, and if you chose like, I want to be, I want to start at Princess Peach's castle, and then I want to drive to, was it Moo Moo Meadows or Moo Moo Farm or whatever it's called. They changed some of the layout so it wasn't, because people were complaining that, it feels like a straight line, right? So they would add more obstacles in between, and that was a good quality of life improvement. So I don't know, maybe do the same thing, but with Knockout Tour. I need something, man. I need substance for this, please. If
Again,
they don't, I will be shocked. Actually,
I
if they
could
don't
be
at least announce
incredibly
it.
wrong, and you're just right. I'm just being pessimistic, but I
I
don't know. I do not know.
At least tell us, hey, Mario Kart World DLC is coming. Don't even show me anything. We'll make a bigger announcement later in the future.
Stay
Perfect.
tuned
I
for the Mario
know
Kart Direct on
in
whenever.
9 months. Yeah, in 9 more months.
9 months is crazy, but
Oh my! I mean, hey, they did it once. Could they do it again? Absolutely. They don't care at this point.
Yeah.
They'll keep people waiting until they stop spreading rumors.
yeah, I mean they showed us Splatoon Raiders and Fire Emblem, and then just kind of went radio
Kinda went
silent.
quiet. Yeah. Which, I mean, speaking of for that, because I don't have anything else for Mario Kart World since you shattered my dream. How long do you think those are going to have a presence in the Direct? I'm hoping
No more than 3
each.
minutes.
Oh,
I think
hope-
Splatoon Raiders gets a good amount of time at the treehouse, but as far as the Direct itself, nothing too crazy. Probably 3 minutes or so.
I hope so, because I have a worrisome feeling because they haven't really shown a lot for the new Splatoon game, that they're just kind of going to go all in this Direct and think everybody cares. And I know a lot of people do, but
Yeah, no,
not
it's
me.
incredibly popular. Look, there are games that I like
Ugh.
and games that I respect that I just do not like seeing at Nintendo Directs. Like Animal Crossing. I don't care about seeing a frog chair. I'm trying to get to something else, you know?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If they announced Animal Crossing, I would be super hype. And you know me, I only got into the franchise because of the latest one, New Horizons. So I think I'd be pretty hyped for a new one. But yes, I see exactly what you're saying.
Yeah. Like 7 minutes of just like gameplay breakdowns for Animal Crossing, that is just not my
You can
thing.
build again.
Yeah.
Oh, great. That's funny.
What about your other obvious takeaways?
Dustbloods. I definitely think Dustbloods is going
Yeah.
to have a big presence. I purposefully made sure when I give you these answers, I purposefully made sure to not watch anyone's specific podcasts, or anything like that, because I want to have my own. Which is funny because when you told me that you were going to do this, I wrote them down basically immediately. I think we were in the Discord as I was writing them, which is funny because we wanted to talk so bad about this, but we couldn't talk about anything we were writing. And shortly after, of course, people are like, Nate the Hate said this about Dustbloods, and I'm like, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it.
Yeah.
So, I definitely think it's time to see Dustbloods, because I think this is going to be a game. Obviously, you know how big Elden Ring and the Dark Souls and Demon Souls game are, basically the series as a whole, to quote unquote hardcore gamers, right? So I definitely think this game, being a console exclusive, is going to be one of those make or breaks for those hardcore people who don't care for Nintendo. And I think they've been holding on to it because they want to show it at its peak, right? So I think it's going to have a big showing. I think it's probably going to take up 10 to 15 minutes.
Oh my God.
I'm dead.
Oh,
dude,
jeez.
I know.
I
Trust
felt
me.
my heart drop with that.
I know. And trust me.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, the second it shows, start the freaking timer, because I'm telling you right now, it's probably going to, because you got to think, did it announce during the Nintendo Switch 2 announcement?
The Switch 2 Direct, where we got Air Riders and Bonanza and all that.
Okay, so it was the first presentation.
True. Yeah.
Okay. We've been waiting a whole year, man. You know what I mean? So I say we, the people who want that
Sure.
game, have been waiting an entire year. So for them to not show anything, talk about anything, mention nothing about it, you absolutely got to be out of your freaking mind, Nintendo, if you do not
It's getting
show this
mentioned
game
for sure.
Oh, it's getting more than that, man. I just know it. I just know it. They're going to show mechanics. They're going to show the differences between this and Bloodborne, because I thought it was Bloodborne when it first got announced. Hey, look, on the TV, there's a Donkey Kong 64 commercial.
There
Shout out
is.
to that game. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, I definitely think they're going to show that for a long period. 10 minutes minimum, man. And I'm sorry to say it.
I don't think it would. I I'm giving it 3 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes, because we do have Treehouse after the fact, and that game is a player versus player primarily type of game. So if that's the case,
do we know that for a fact?
Yeah,
is that fact?
It's not a mainline single player Souls game.
What are they thinking? Oh no,
I don't know.
I don't. That does not sound good to me. Who knows? Maybe that's what they want. I don't know. Again, I don't really play those games almost at all. But the only one is it From Software?
Yeah.
The only one I've ever played, Sekiro, and that game is goated. Oh my god, that game is amazing. But that's it. That is it. You know, so
you see Star Fox on your screen right now?
I do, yes, sir.
Okay, so we're pretty much aligned right now. That's good.
Yeah, he was hitting the G diffusers. You know what I'm saying?
Sir. Oh man, this game looks so great.
It does look so good, doesn't it? Oh god.
All right, Zach, we're about 10 minutes. We're about 10 minutes removed from the direct. Give me your wild card. What is your dream announcement? I think I already have an idea of what it is, but let me hear it.
So before I do, I'm just gonna go over like quick, you know, the last 3 things I had.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Okay, so they're definitely obviously going to mention Fire Emblem, but I think it's going to be quick, just like we said about what was the other one you compared to Fire Emblem, and what was it?
Splatoon Raiders.
Yes, Splatoon Raiders. I think that's going to have a 3-minute thing. Rhythm Heaven. I think Rhythm Heaven is going to show up because I don't know if you watched Nintendo Life recently. He went to a event to get his first hands on Star Fox, and there was a blurred out image in the background. It was on a Switch console, basically on the Switch menu. It was a game application you would click to play, but it was blurred out. And someone pointed out that the color saturation of it looked exactly like what the new Rhythm Heavens is going to be. So I think that game is ready to go. I think that game is going to be at the Direct. And honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if it's shadow dropped.
It has a release date already.
Does it really?
Yeah, it comes out July.
Oh wow. Okay, so I think they're going to show that off more in the Direct then. And then finally, an NSO update roadmap. I think they're going to do something with NSO, whether it be like showing off new games or maybe like a new feature or something. I'm really hoping for backgrounds on the Switch, or even letting us have the Nintendo Switch Music app on our Switch.
I agree with that. Yeah.
Because I want to do laundry or vacuum or dishes while listening to that, not going to YouTube and having to stop what I'm doing to click a new video, and to just have my playlist at the ready. So, and I said it, but like, a GameCube roadmap. I really want to see more GameCube games. I really want to see that Star Fox Assault is coming so we can play that multiplayer. I want to see Smash Melee, which is never going to happen. No. Or maybe, or maybe, I know I said Twilight Princess remaster. Who knows? Wind Waker's already on, GameCube. Maybe they just throw Twilight Princess out on the NSO GameCube app, which would be amazing. I think personally that is a fine way to play it. I don't need updated graphics for a game that I know I already love in order to love it more. It's not, it doesn't.
Bro, we play on CRTs. That's not us.
Exactly. So that's my final, like, what I would feel is the obvious updates, not necessarily the things I chose for them, but them in general.
Okay.
Big finale. Okay. I have one of 2 things. So before I get into it, and again, I'm trying to be quick. I know we have 6 minutes. One of 2 things is going to happen. Either Zelda is going to be the final thing, which everyone already knows. I don't know why. Yeah. I feel like they're not going to make that the final thing.
I agree.
I hope not. But if Zelda isn't the final thing, it's either Smash or 3D Mario. End of story. I do not think it would be anything other than that. Not everything in this presentation is going to be a 2026 release. I think that this would be perfect for hey, it's not coming out this year, but we have a 2027 game. Take a look. And I don't know what I want more. I know Smash is coming eventually. We know Mario 3D is coming eventually. It's more of a take your pick. What was the coin that Nintendo flipped? What did it land on? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if it is Smash, oh my God, prepare for more amazing Nintendo Directs with a Smash Bros. Announcement.
Bro, those were some of the best directs. You just all the fake outs they will pull for some great characters.
I miss the rumor mill. I miss the rumor mill of like people just always talking rumors for Smash for the next direct, even if they were fake, just to get me hyped up, dude. I need that so bad. So honestly, I kind of want Smash more than a 3D Mario because I already know, we already know, not from fact, but in our hearts of all, in the heart of all hearts, Mario 3D is gonna be getting here. You know, it's coming.
Absolutely.
So I'll take either or right away.
How do you think they bring in Smash?
So just like they did with Splatoon, I think what's going to happen is they're either going to talk about a game that was in the direct, and then they're going to show like a start trailer to what we don't even think is Smash Bros. That has to do with that character or that franchise, and then it ends being, they get an invitation. Or honestly, I don't know how they top the reveal for Smash Ultimate, because going from Splatoon happy, going all of a sudden to a depressing black background
with the Smash logo,
and Inkling looking up in the sky and like the sun is burning, the Smash logo was crazy work that he put in. So something along the lines of that,
I still don't. People are probably gonna hate me for this. I feel like the video game crossover for Smash is kind of done. I know
I could care less if there's any more third-party characters other than maybe one or two more, and they're your stereotypical like Spyro or Crash, and even then I don't even care if they're in. I just feel bad for them.
Yeah, like I said, I do think they could do a crossover of some kind. I don't know if that would be anime. Maybe it could just be more video games, but allowing PlayStation characters or somebody to be in the game.
Yeah, like who knows? Goku with his staff, not Super Saiyan 3 Goku.
I don't see why not. I don't see why not.
Or Naruto, but his Nine Tails potential isn't fully unlocked. Who knows? I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, look who it is.
I don't know. Like I said, Bandai Namco pretty much oversees most of the anime games, and they make Smash.
What's she spending her money on?
So I don't know.
Right.
Well, what do you think your final game is going to be? We only got about 3 minutes.
Final game?
Yeah.
Like I said, I think Xenoblade either opens or closes. And like I was telling you before, what makes this direct so interesting is that Nintendo didn't tell us that this was a direct focused on 2026 like they typically do.
So they actually did. There was a Twitter post that they made. It said primarily 2026 games.
Where was that?
Let me pull it up for you.
I could have swore it was just...
Give me a sec. I'll pull that bad boy up for you right now.
Oh, if that's the case.
That it changes some things?
Yeah.
Let's see.
It changes a lot. It changes a lot. But
it says
Where is it? Being a pal. But she does have to clock back in at the food mart. Hey, drop it.
Yeah, I think I'm still gonna lean in on Xenoblade though.
Really?
Yeah.
Tomodachi life, living the dream.
Was this all a dream? Hold on.
All right, Zach, what do you see on your screen right now? Oh,
it's Mario in a pipe.
okay.
It says 18. Get the latest news. Do you see
might
it?
be like a second ahead of me, but okay, that's fine.
Okay. I mean,
I'll
I
be
can
right
pause
back.
for
I'm
you.
gonna go blow my nose.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, Zach, what does your timer say?
20 seconds. No, 20 as of now.
18, 17, 16.
15, 14.
You might be
So
like
here,
a
let me.
millisecond.
I'm gonna
ahead.
pause just for a sec. I want you to keep counting. Keep counting.
8,
Keep counting.
7, 6, 5.
All right, Yep,
Okay.
we're lined up.
We're going in, chat. Let's go. I can't wait. Oh, man, Zach. 9 months, bro.
I know. I got to turn this up a little bit. Let me know if my volume kind of comes in. I apologize if it does. I'll turn down.
I'm so scared.
I hope the first thing
Xenoblade.
is that or Zelda. Just get it out of the way, you know.
Yeah.
Hello,
It's
everyone.
Koizumi.
I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I will be your guide for
My
today's
man.
Nintendo Direct. First, here's a game that's coming to the Nintendo Switch system.
Oh,
Please, take a look at this.
So is it Rhythm Heaven?
yeah, it's got to be.
Yeah, Rhythm Heaven.
Yep.
What an interesting way to open.
My name is Lowell Miss Reeds.
I think they definitely want to get
Skills and more.
out the fodder. You
Sure.
know?
I'm here today to help
Yo.
show you the Rhythm Heaven
Yo.
Groove game.
What's up,
All
Taylor?
right. It's on right now, Bryce. I'll update you because I'm assuming you're not. Are you watching the direct, Bryce?
Where can I watch it on YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube. There's a live stream.
But I'm gonna pull it up on my. It's starting right now.
Yeah, it's live. It started a minute ago.
Rhythm Heaven Groove.
Zach, have you played Rhythm Heaven before?
No, but I know it would be fun because it kind of reminds me of WarioWare. It looks like.
Yeah.
Playing this game is pretty simple. Just get into the groove and press the correct button. That's all there is to it. But it's not always the same rhythm. Listen carefully to the beat.
Audio's coming in a little bit, Zach.
Is it? All right.
Yeah.
All right. How about now?
Now.
No, you're good.
2, 3.
Cool, cool.
Now. 2 now. 2, 3 now. Over 80 all-new rhythm games are included. And as you play through the game, you can unlock different modes. For example,
The kingdom's everlasting peace rests on your shoulders. Finally, you're
What
awake.
is this, like
go
a
forth,
RPG?
magician,
I can't lose.
and use the magical power of rhythm to beat monsters.
It's actually kind of cool.
Cast a fire spell with BA. BA. And a healing
what?
spell with B down A. B down A.
Oh,
Like that.
that's cool.
So you really want to fight, huh?
What spells will strike a chord against the foes you face? Groove on and tip the scales to victory.
Oh, my armor.
It's time for the Who's Got Rhythm quiz show.
Plus, there are even more rhythm games in the lineup. Enjoy all of this while playing solo. And
Dan, Emily, Leo, Sarah. We're under attack.
up to 4 players can enjoy dedicated rhythm games. Note the time.
How you feeling, Blandy?
The arrows.
Grab the snack at exactly 3 o'clock.
Or aim for 3 o'clock on the dot.
Emily got the snack.
When is the last time
There are
a
over
Rhythm Heaven
30
game came out? Was it the
competitive
Wii?
games to play. Get
I don't
into the
know.
groove solo
I really don't know.
or with friends.
You're doing all right.
Rhythm Heaven Groove hits the Nintendo
Oh, there he
Switch
is.
system July 2nd. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
What are you thinking of Rhythm Heaven?
It looks cool.
Rhythm Heaven Groove.
Hey, Taylor, do you have your TV turned up loud or anything?
You'll
It might be
also
Bryce as
no.
well.
on the Nintendo Switch.
I got my
Okay.
headphones in.
Please wait.
Yeah,
just a
Chad is
little
saying
longer
there's an
for its
echo going
release.
on. Just want to make sure we're all right.
From here, we'll introduce games coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
I can hear a little bit
including
of an
some
echo.
games that will also be available on Nintendo Switch. Let's begin with some headlines.
I turned mine down just a little bit more, just in case.
Master the way
Oh,
of the
there it
sword.
is. Cool.
Which one is this?
Onimusha.
Is this
Way of the
The new
Sword.
Capcom
Oh, okay,
A
okay.
game.
new entry in the Sword Play Action series is slashing onto Nintendo Switch 2.
Never played any of these.
Edo-era Kyoto has been
Played 'em
overrun
back
by
on,
monsters
PS2.
known as Genma. Now, Miyamoto Musashi must prove himself beyond measure. Parry. Deflect.
Be cool to see a Mega Man
And
update
the
here.
powerful counterattack.
A Mega Man update.
Master these
Let it go,
techniques
my
to
man,
strike
let it
down
go.
the enemies
I know.
in your path.
Dude, that would be sick.
Oni armaments are
I would
also
love
at your
that.
disposal to turn the tides of
See,
battle.
this is reminding me that I want like just a
You can
Sekiro
use
sequel
Joy-Con
that's
2
never
motion
going to
controls
happen.
To intuitively slay
It's really
Genma.
upsetting.
As fates intertwine, will you cut down those that stand in your way? Onimusha, Way of the Sword, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, September 25th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Your unwritten epic begins.
Oh, Monster Hunter Wilds?
Dragon's Dogma 2,
Oh, no, my
Dark
bad.
Arisen is heading to Nintendo Switch 2.
That's, oh, Monster Hunter? Oh, wait, my bad.
A hero
They did
burdened with
confirm
the
it,
fate of
though.
Slaying the dragon who has taken your heart. In this expanded version of
Yeah, so it looks
Dragon's
like
Dogma
Capcom is
2,
just
explore
porting
the
all the
new
stuff
land
that
of
missed the
Norgate.
Switch 1. So we'll
Seek
probably get
out
all those
spoils,
Resident Evil
then
2,
appraise
3,
them to
4s, and all
reveal
that
new
here too.
weapons, armor,
That'll be
and
cool.
skills.
And
With these
DMC5.
arms at the ready, take down powerful monsters in this single-player action RPG adventure. From a fighter specializing in close-range combat to a mage skilled in spell casting, choose the vocation that fits your playstyle.
Wingardium
Plus, you can lead up to
Leviosa.
3 pawns, custom companions who act on
Oh, that was
their own.
kind of cool.
When taking
You like
on massive
save that
monsters,
person.
You can climb them to strike their weak points. Fighting alongside
The
your
newest
pawns
game was
is
really
key
cool,
to
but I feel
victory.
like I put like 15 hours
In a
into it,
world
and then I was
between
like kind
dark
of done
and
with
light,
it by then.
embark
But it was
on an
really cool
adventure
from when I played
and
of it.
tell a tale all your own. What fate awaits the Arisen and their pawns? Dragon's Dogma 2, Dark Arisen, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, October 9th. Otherworldly endeavors await in these games.
Like Metroid Prime 2 Echoes
To
Remastered?
the brink of annihilation by
Oh, Stellar
mysterious
Blade.
life forms called the
Interesting.
Nechira.
Interesting.
Now, join Eve on her mission. to
Now
save
she
humanity
wears
and
Mario
reclaim
garb.
the planet.
Actually,
Engage in high-speed
they might.
focuses on
Maybe.
timing.
Yo, she would
Yeah,
definitely
no,
look. I mean, she's tall, so I feel like a Luigi outfit would be more fitting.
I mean, they gave Bayonetta Princess Peach.
To fit the situation.
That's
yeah.
right. Do you remember
Yo, maybe
that?
maybe she'll rock the
Can
Daisy or
you save
Rosalina.
humanity and reclaim Earth for humankind? Stellar Blade launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this year. Blast off in the
This game looks
co-op
really cool.
adventure
I love the art style of
The
this so
Orbitals?
much.
Protect your
Yeah.
home
Yeah,
with
I feel like
expedition
my
across
wife
the
and I
galaxy. There are
might
many interstellar
love this game,
areas to
I'm gonna
actually.
play this with my boy Jazzy. Just
Melt
gotta get
ice
it.
to make
Waiting
a
for it to
path.
come out.
Yeah, this looks
When-
really good too.
When does it come out? Did it have a release date
I could
already?
have swore they said this was summer.
Escape from incoming enemies.
All right,
and
we'll say
more.
July then.
Brave the dangers ahead in your voyage.
Let's see if it's
July
right.
31st.
Two players can
That's
also
your- that's
work
your call?
together
My
locally
prediction.
or
I don't even know what
online
day
using
July
game
31st
sharing.
lands on.
Work together.
I'll say the 18th then, just because I have no idea either.
Cosmos. Orbital launches
Oh, September
exclusively
3rd.
on
Oh,
the
that's
Nintendo
cool.
Switch 2 system
Game share.
September 3rd. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop. Journey through the
Yeah, it looks
Glade
very
of
cool.
Dreams in this bold reimagining
Day
of
one.
Rayman Legends.
I just have never been able to get into
Start
Rayman.
spreading
Never.
corruption. It's up to
Which is so
Rayman and
unlike
his
me because
friends
this is a
to
game
lead
that looks like
glide.
Right
I'm
up your
playing
alley.
live.
Way through
Yeah.
charming and colorful worlds. Ride dragons
And the
across
thing is,
the
I wasn't a crazy
Dive
big
into
fan of
4
Legends.
new
I thought
musical
Origins was so
stages
much better.
and enjoy
But this
more
game looks
added
amazing.
content.
I can't wait to try this
Up to
one out.
4 players can go
So did you
out on a
beat
limb in
Legends
local co-op.
when on the Wii U?
Oh,
or
yeah.
whatever you
Play
played
a
it on?
revamped
Did you play it on the
version
Wii
of
U?
Kung Fu
Yeah, but that's
using
probably
game
why
share
I didn't like
locally
it, just
or
due to the
online.
forced gamepad and the murky
Rayman Legends
missions.
Retold launches on Nintendo Switch 2 October 1st. It's a great day for a big walk. Get lost with friends in this online co-op.
No.
Why does this look so
walking
goofy?
adventure.
No.
What the heck?
Brimming
What
with
is wrong with this game?
puzzles,
More
and
friends.
Watch
things
it's
to
probably
discover.
super fun too.
I'm letting you know, Zach. I am not
Enjoy
buying
the
this game. I don't care how
sights
much
and
you.
sounds.
I don't. I do not.
Around.
I do not want it.
Use
I do
sorts
not
of
care about
tools to
graphics,
stay in
but
touch.
God, man, this looks awful.
This is a
And
bad time
figure
to bring
out
up.
new
I bought
methods
4
of
copies for it.
communicating.
This is a bad. You don't still have the receipt, do you? You're like, no, I opened them all too.
Unconventional.
I fell
And if
down
you're
a
not
hole again.
quite up to
What the
adventure,
heck is
You
this
can
game?
always just relax. with
I
your
threw up.
puppies. Enjoy the sunset. Dance the night away.
What is this
Or
game even
steal
about,
something from
bro?
a friend and kick it into the ocean. You know, the usual stuff. You can
That was
also
kinda funny.
use mouse controls or hang out with friends using cross-platform play. After all,
Bro, what
spending
the
quality
heck?
time together is the best part of a big
It's
walk.
been 10 minutes already.
Strolling onto Nintendo Switch 2.
Stop, has it?
August
Oh my
4th.
god.
Season the seas.
One Piece.
Build your very own floating restaurant with the Straw Hat Crew.
Huh.
Cook up recipes
No, the
with
One Piece is
Sanji.
real. We can
The
confirm.
menu.
Turns out it's just really good
Decorate it to your
ingredients.
liking.
This is definitely something they would drop on
Then
the
serve your
DS.
customers as you run the
Absolutely.
restaurant.
But not as like an actual
Searching
game.
for and
More
collecting
like a
ingredients. You'll expand
what is
your
it?
menu
What do
offerings.
they call it?
Use devil
Like
fruit
trashware.
piping hot steaks,
Shovelware.
or whip up tongue.
What do they call it on
noodles.
on the Wii, like
You
in the
can make
shop?
all
that
Oh,
you
like
had to-
WiiWare or DSi
Yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah, like WiiWare.
Spend in-game money to change up the restaurant's interior and expand it to attract even more customers.
How funny.
Over 400 characters from the One Piece series will appear. Mouse controls are also supported on Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh, Blackbeard is in my diner.
Get
We have to
ready
cook
for a
him
feast
steak.
of epic proportions in
Oh, I got
One
Whitebeard. That's
Piece
cool.
Grand Gourmet.
Is there a
Sailing
Blackbeard in
onto
One
the
Piece,
Nintendo
Bryce?
Switch 2
Yeah.
and
Gotta be.
Nintendo Switch
Okay, okay.
systems October 25th.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yep.
Good.
Pokemon.
Oh, oh. Smash Bros.
Yeah, Smash invitation.
Oh my God, why am I kind of getting the feeling?
This is some pretty high productive.
There's no way.
Okay, I got scared. I was getting excited. I would be. Oh, this is cool though.
Yeah.
Meet the sea. Explore the world on the ocean floor with a free
Whoa.
update.
And it's free too.
By
That's
using the
good.
new move Dive,
That
you
is
can
good.
enjoy life in
Dude,
Pokemon under
I
the
was
sea.
worried in a good way that might have been a Smash trailer because the CGI looked so like
It
don't
looks
know how to
nothing like that
explain it.
at all in the
This free
game.
update is scheduled
Nothing
to release
like
in
that.
August 2026.
That's so funny.
That's a cool update.
He
Oh,
turns
man.
the bubble into the
And
Smash
there's
logo.
more. The
Well,
Pokemon
he would make so
Pokopia
much sense as a
Expansion
fighter
Pass
too,
paid
because he
DLC
brings a
is on
lot
the
of like
way.
different Pokemon into his
Discover a
moveset.
brand new
You know, so that
town,
would be cool.
Bubbly Basin.
We got an
There
expansion
you'll
pass.
find new furniture, new outfits.
Are you guys watching on
New
the
friends.
Nintendo of America stream
Yes.
or a different one? Okay.
Pokemon Pokopia Expansion Pass paid DLC will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Can I get
Oh.
Sport Squad glasses?
Part one
Later
of the paid
today?
DLC, Bubbly Basin.
Oh, but
launches
it's
this
okay. You
August.
can buy it
Part
now.
2 and
Get it.
Part
Mm.
3
I'll
will
tell
launch
Anna
at a
about
later
that.
date.
She loves that game.
Look out for more details
How
in the
cute.
future.
Took a whole week off work for it. Worth it. It was worth it.
It was a good game.
Yeah.
Available now.
Huh? Water.
Oh wow, they are showing Pokemon.
Too much water.
What? Oh, come on.
What was that?
IGN.
With more content for Pokemon Pokopia via a free update and paid DLC.
Oh, I thought that was Winds and Waves.
Next,
Me too.
Please take a look at this.
It was a Pokemon Koi Tecmo game.
Yeah, I believe they were.
This is the Dagden Empire, a prosperous land ruled by the
Dagden?
gods. The capital, Daxian.
Fire
To the
Emblem.
heroic games.
We're back.
Okay, yes.
Zach!
Wad, stop. You've already
Powerful
seen this.
fights
Get
from
out of
we're
here.
back,
Gathered
man.
to participate.
Oh my god.
Show me August.
Oh yeah.
At first, I thought August was a character, but now I know you mean the face. I was like, oh, is that a fighter?
4 heroes.
Oh, yo,
This,
I'm not
this
gonna
has
lie.
got to be this
A
year.
young boy determined to win the
Oh, of
games
course.
to
Of
save
course it
his
is.
imprisoned father.
He looks cool.
Dietrich, a swordsman.
Oh, he
ever
looks
on
cool.
the
Man, this
hunt
whole
for
cast.
He looks
stronger
like
I like
foes.
him.
Alucard.
Yeah.
Theodora, a queen seeking
she's
to
cute,
fulfill
too.
the
Right.
long-held dream of her homeland. And Lita, a musician.
Yo, she's
with
cute,
her
too.
sights
Dang.
set on revenge. Guide
Yo.
whichever character you choose to
Theodora's a
victory
baddie, not gonna
as
lie.
they weave their
Wait, why
Yeah.
were Kai's eyes red at one point?
between matches.
Is that
you
Kai's
can
the main
strengthen
character,
your
yeah?
forces in different ways.
His eyes are just red.
That's a special power.
Hone your techniques at the training grounds.
His bloodline.
Oh, his eyes were red in the menu select.
Yeah.
I think his eyes are just red.
Recruit new allies.
But they've
Yeah,
been
right,
yellow
we
this
could-
whole time.
I could have sworn they've been a different color. I could have sworn they were a different color, yeah.
To gain experience.
Yeah, I saw that they were yellow at some point.
How you spend your free time is up to you.
This looks sick.
Combat takes the form of turn-based tactical battles.
We're so back,
Consider your
Taylor.
weapons range
Oh yeah.
and your
Join
unit
us, Zach.
strengths on the battlefield.
Join us.
I can't.
Plus,
I'll
each of
join
the
you
4
for all the
main
waifus in there,
characters
but
comes with their own special techniques.
because I
There will
have,
be plenty.
yeah, I have not
Using
seen
these
a
techniques
single
to the fullest, you will
non-beauty
turn
in
the
this
tide
trailer
of
so
battle.
far. So
Is there gonna be a time skip?
Rejoice with me at the advent of the underworld.
You look upon
this is what I'm talking about. Look at this baddie right here.
who will route you here and guide the living to salvation.
Hey, yo.
Mmm.
How did it
Hey,
I
feel
fight for my friends.
To upheave the
That's
world.
Sothis.
Wasn't she in the last game?
Yeah.
So
She was the
this-
childlike girl, right?
Begone
Mhm.
Yeah.
us, the darkest.
Man,
Come
she
on,
looks
it's gonna be
Yeah.
August. Don't
Yeah,
please,
green-
please
yeah,
not
green hair.
October or something.
That green hair
September.
girl.
I can do it. That's fine.
Yeah.
Fire Emblem. Fortune's Wheel.
1 month before the one you begged not to have. There you go.
It's
I'm
just
happy
August is
for
going.
you.
Oh, I'm
There will
getting
be
that.
a
It's just
special
August is
edition
going crazy
Fire
right now.
Emblem
See me,
Fortune's
October's
Wheel
going crazy.
Faction Collection that launches the same day. Please look
Now the
forward
real
to it.
question is, Blandrew, do they release
continue
any
with some
games
more
in
headlines.
November by Grand Theft Auto?
Yes, I don't think Nintendo cares one bit.
Welcome to the next level
Oh, another
of
not
ninja
Ninja. Was it
battles.
Ninjago?
Oh, I thought this was Pal World for a second. I was really disappointed.
No, it's like a free-to-play multiplayer game they had on Switch 1, I believe, with the
The
bubblegum.
first part of Ninjala 2 is
Never seen it.
sneaking onto Nintendo Switch 2.
Ape Escape.
Ninjala.
God, I wish.
After accidentally breaking a forbidden
Ape
shield,
Escape
you're stranded
Nintendo
on an
Switch 2
uncharted
edition.
planet.
God, I
Overcome
wish.
the dangers
I know.
lurking here to safely return to Earth in this open-world action
The
adventure.
Ninja Turtle? What am I looking at?
Use Ninja Gum.
Wait, so is this
freely
more-
traverse this vast world
More
in
like
search of
story-based?
clues to get back
If that's the
home.
case, I'll pick it up, but I could have swore the first game was like a
You can also
multiplayer
blow a
game.
bubble to float in the air.
The world
Defeat
looks
enemies
cool, though.
blocking your
Yeah.
path with weapons crafted from Ninja Gum.
Looks like something that would come out on the
Even
Wii.
summon
That would be like
buddies
an
with
underrated
gum
gem in a
ninjutsu
way.
to unleash
Yeah.
powerful attacks. Additionally, up to 4 ninja can team up in local or online multiplayer to chew
There's your
through
multiplayer.
tough battles. The first part
Too bad
of
you'll be
Ninja
playing it
2,
solo.
Uncharted Planet launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system next spring.
Oh my gosh, next year.
The DK Challenge barrels in.
What?
Coming to
new
Nintendo
Donkey
Switch
Kong?
Online on Nintendo Switch 2.
Donkey
The
Kong?
limited time DK
No.
Challenge event.
What?
Take on challenges
DLC
across
for
many Donkey
Bonanza?
Kong games
Oh,
available with
okay.
Nintendo
Wait, wait, wait.
Classics.
Are these achievements?
By completing them, you can earn and enjoy collectible digital challenge cards. And if
In
you
a
have
way?
Donkey Kong Bonanza,
What?
you can attempt
That's
even
But it's
kinda
only
more
for
challenges.
it's only for Donkey Kong though?
Yeah.
Try out ones geared for beginners. Or take on developer challenges for something with a bit more punch.
Oh,
Rediscover Donkey Kong.
this has to
games,
come out today,
play
yeah?
Challenges.
It feels
and
like something they would
complete
just shadow
your
drop.
Seems like
card
something.
collection.
Yeah.
DK Challenge can be accessed via the Nintendo
that white,
Switch online
that white
app.
But not,
screen was a
but
jump
not
scare.
Donkey Kong
You'll
64.
be able to barrel through these limited time challenges starting later today.
Yo, watch! I'm just gonna
Plus,
complete
in
them
the
all.
Donkey Kong Bonanza, DK Island and Emerald Rush paid DLC. A limited
cool.
time collaboration
I like
with
that.
Super Mario Brothers is breaking through. Enjoy outfits for DK and Pauline, inspired by Mario
Oh.
and Luigi.
Oh, that's cool.
Plus, there
Yeah,
are
that's
coins,
tight.
Yeah,
super mushrooms,
it actually
question blocks, and
works
more.
beautifully.
It does.
A lot more
I
than
mean,
it
hey,
should.
same world, you know. So
Super
why not? You
Mario
know.
Brothers Twist. This limited time
That's cool.
collaboration
Lucy will
event
like this.
will be held in 4 waves, with the first wave beginning later today.
I didn't even know about the DK
From the
Island one.
creators
When
of
did that come
Vampire
out?
Survivors.
Oh, what? Like a month or two after?
The latest game from the makers of Vampire
Damn,
Survivors, Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble Survivathon. Cast
Oh, it's a
the
Jujutsu
spell
game?
onto Nintendo
Wait,
Switch
didn't they
2.
just show off
Up to 8 players can compete online for the top
Castlevania
spot
for a
in the
second?
Survivor.
Am
No,
I going
it
crazy?
was the developers
At
that
the
made
start of the
Vampire
match,
Survivor.
Players don't battle directly.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, did my
Take
thing
down
skip?
enemies on your own
No,
map.
you're good.
All of their
Points.
stuff looks
Each time
very
you earn
Castlevania
100
on
points,
purpose, I
you
think.
can add a rule to your run,
Oh.
including ones that hinder
I like
other
all the
players.
alien.
The match culminates in
like,
a head-to-head
look-alike
final
thing. Jujutsu
battle between
Kaisen's
the
art
top
style is
2
really good.
players. Who will be the final survivor?
This is a mobile game.
More than 20 characters
It's
from
out
the
already?
Jujutsu Kaisen series
like it.
appear. Characters can be unlocked just by playing.
No, I'm just saying it
Battle
looks like a
online
mobile
with
game.
players near
Oh,
the
yeah.
Yeah,
bar,
it definitely
or
does.
go it
It
alone
looks like one of
to
those
secure
commercials on
control of
YouTube where it's like, oh, try beat the high score. You know, like those lame.
Ah, gotcha.
Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble
Cool map
Survivor
rock
But Vampire
games,
Survivors
really.
was incredibly
Nintendo Switch
popular.
2 this year. Are you up for the challenge in these games? Brutal, unforgiving battles storm onto Nintendo Switch 2. In a forsaken world,
Oh.
looming darkness devours all.
It's Lord of the
Well,
Rings,
look-
right?
Now,
Luckily,
only one kingdom endures.
we're only 22 minutes of the
Defy will of the gods to save
50-ish.
what remains
50-ish,
of
yeah.
humanity.
We'll say
Master
53
brutal
just to,
melee
you know, call it
combat,
even.
Devastating sorceries and lethal ranged attacks.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Test your mettle against towering abominations on your journey across the realms of the living and the dead. A hero must rise for a god to fall. Lords of the Fallen 2 launches on Nintendo Switch 2 this fall.
Is that a new game or is that an old game coming?
I think it's an old
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, Lords of the Fallen.
Enter a darkly
What is this?
elegant
Life
world
of Pi?
based on the
Life of-
story of
Life of
Li-
Pi?
yeah, oh.
in Lies
Yeah,
of
Lies of
P.
P. Life of Pi.
You must fight
Will it be
rampaging
blackberry,
mechanical
cherry,
puppets
or
and
apple?
seek the cause of this upheaval while confronting your own humanity. Take on enemies using customizable weapons and prosthetic arms that allow you to swap
This again
between
has that
different
art style that I
abilities.
was talking about
But
during the
know
Xbox
the
showcase.
lies you tell
Oh,
will
that
alter
yeah,
your
I know
fate.
what you mean.
Like steampunk.
Yeah, I just don't
Rise of
care.
P,
I just do not
Complete
care for
Edition,
it.
which includes
I think it's been
Overture,
beaten to
a
death, kind of
prequel
like the
expansion to
zombie.
the main game. Launches
You
on the
know,
Nintendo Switch 2 system. August
Zombies
6th.
is just beaten to death as well, no
Pre-orders
pun
begin later
intended. So
today on Nintendo eShop. The most recent entry
Yep,
in the
there it is.
legendary Devil May Cry series is
oh, how
slashing
funny!
its way
Was this
onto
announced
Nintendo
beforehand, or
Switch
did
2.
you just guess this?
Plays Nero,
It was
Dante,
rumored, but it just made a lot of
and
sense.
Virgil, each
Again, like
armed
with Capcom
different
just bringing
battle
all of their
styles
back catalog
as you
PS4,
fight off
PS5
hordes
games
of
over.
demons and epic bosses.
Why does that one character in Devil May Cry, the guy who wears all black and has black hair, look like Adam Driver?
Arsenal of weapons and skills.
who that is.
DME.
He's Kylo Ren from Star Wars.
Oh, gotcha.
TV mode and handheld mode, plus additional content such as battle tracks, character colors, and Devil Breaker weapons for Nero are included. Devil
Is this,
May Cry
5?
Devil
Yeah.
Hunter Edition launches on Nintendo Switch 2, June 23rd.
5 was the
Oh.
first Devil May Cry
Pre-orders
game I
begin
ever played,
later
and I
today
thought it
on
was
Nintendo
pretty good.
eShop.
Nice.
Enter a mystical
Hmm.
deep in Japan's past.
6 souls determined to
Wait, this is
fulfill destinies.
this is a Wii game, right?
Some runaway ninja named
I don't know.
Muramasa the Demon Blade? Yeah, this is Muramasa.
Business in this world. I shall make him pay.
I've never played this series, or even I don't know if I've even actually seen it, and if I have, I never paid attention.
I'd start repenting if I were you.
An action
As a cat girl,
RPG
I'm
for the
in.
ages.
Cat girl. Whoa, we got here. It looks like they know how to sell their game, huh?
Muramasa, Revenant Blades.
Oh, so it's a new game.
Is this? It's a sequel.
Nintendo Switch 2 editions
ooh.
of
Yeah! Holy God!
are incoming.
Yo, all of them. All
Yeah.
of them.
So I don't think we're getting definitive edition.
Frames per second.
Thank God.
Oh man,
Thank
Xenoblade
God.
2 looks crazy.
Or full HD in
Oh
handheld
yeah.
mode.
Let's
Hey,
do
well,
it.
looks like I waited
Game
at a good
cutscenes
time,
also
right?
have enhanced resolution and frame rate.
Ooh,
We're back.
Not only that,
nice.
Huh?
Wait,
Oh, so wait, so wait, what?
but you can travel
what?
Oh,
What in the freaking world?
Wave Race?
control blades to fight mercenary squad.
Oh, you can
battles
play
in
as the Blades now?
of Xenoblade
Yep,
Chronicles
and October
2 and
1st, December
Xenoblade
3rd,
Chronicles
yep.
3 will be available
Koizumi's on the
dates
screen right
shown
now.
on screen.
Oh no, my video,
Xenoblade Chronicles
my
games
stream
are
kind of
getting
lagged a little
Nintendo
bit,
Switch
Zach.
2 editions.
Oh, do you want me to pause?
New features will be added
Yeah.
to each title.
Well, what are
so
you seeing right
check
now?
them out.
A new
And
he's
a new
saying a
story
new
in the
something.
Xenoblade series is about to begin.
Pause
Oh
for
my
3
God! Okay,
seconds.
yes,
Early
pause,
moments
please.
from the game.
Okay,
All right,
tell
go,
me
no,
when I'm
go,
at a
go.
white screen.
Go, go,
I'm at
go.
a white screen.
Go.
Okay.
Oh my God!
Oh,
Yo. Whoa, look at the world. Yo.
Wait, this is the world of.
the Chronicles.
No, it's not Chronicles, I don't think. This is the world of the first one, it looked like, but I could be wrong. My man's crying over here. Whoa.
この剣の名に恥じぬよう
What?
精進しますここがリューコス
Oh my god. Yo, is this from that? Remember that art that they showed? Of that girl with the sword?
I'm what? I know what you're talking about. We have a
She's
school
in an
element now.
academy? Whoa, whoa.
Oh
dude, the
man,
world
this
looks-
looks.
Xenoblade 3 houses.
Dude.
Is it turn-based? Is it action?
力の使い方なんとなく分かった気がする
I think they're just going about the
I
story
would
differently,
actually be
but
kind
it's
of
gonna
down
be
if
the
it was
same.
action combat.
奪われ
That'd
た
be
側は
cool.
どう思うんだろうな
真実見つけてみない
信仰を失った人の魂
Oh, dude, the world is
It
beautiful.
looks so luscious and just vibrant.
Oh yeah.
Look at the sky has the sea in it. Do you see that?
Yeah.
あいつ使えるぜ小石なしで騎士の力
Attack on Xenoblade.
全てはアニメと共にある
Oh, I'm loving these character designs.
Me too. And I'm so
Yeah.
glad I'm not seeing that little furball. Oh, I
The
hate him
Nopon.
so much.
始まるわよ
What is this? I need to see combat though. Please show just a little bit.
兄上行ってまいります
Oh my god, look how pretty this is.
Oh, man.
damn.
Dude, look at that. The
Oh, I
size.
do see it actually. Yeah.
No. Wait. Let's see. Genesis.
Genesis.
Whoa.
Please.
Does that mean it's like a prequel?
I don't know. Well, it could be like kind of like an off thing.
Oh, I can't wait, man.
Xenoblade Genesis.
Yeah.
marks a
Yeah.
new
Hey, we got our Xenoblade.
There we
got
go.
our Xenoblade.
We got it.
What kind of story do you think will be told? Please look forward to future updates.
Oh, I definitely will. I just.
Next.
Oh God,
Oh,
Blade,
there
here
it
we go.
is.
It's a resort.
It is Resort. Okay.
Woohoo Island, home to all kinds of
Wait, is it just
Coming
Wii
to
Sports
Nintendo
Resort?
Switch 2. Nintendo
Okay,
Switch
Yeah.
Sports
Okay.
That makes sense.
Because I saw the
latest game in
island and I was like, wait.
Use the Joy-Con 2 controllers.
Yo,
as
I'm down to
buttons.
play some ping pong.
Yeah.
even
Please
hint
bring-
Yeah,
Is that a-
let's go.
Oh my god, jet skis. He's got jet skis. He's been
There are
begging for
12
wave race.
sports
12 sports.
all
Oh.
with intuitive motion controls. Let's go over them.
Oh, please.
Punch,
Oh, they
guard,
brought back
counter,
boxing?
and
Yeah.
outmaneuver for the knockout in boxing.
Arms.
Arms.
Make
Table
sure
tennis, dude.
to
I'm
keep
gonna
your
go
opponent on their
hard in
toes.
this game.
In
Me and my
table
dad
tennis,
are gonna go crazy.
aim for the center of the target and let that arrow fly. In archery. Enjoy rallies with different types
Okay,
of shots
okay.
in tennis.
Wait,
Love
was
it.
tennis in the last one?
Bump, set, and spike in volleyball.
Okay,
Roll
bowling's
the ball
back.
straight
Cool.
or give it
Are
a
they gonna
spin.
do that? What is it?
Strike
300 pin
in
bowling?
Dribble,
Oh, from Wii Sports.
pass, and
Yeah,
shoot to
Wii Sports
score
Resort,
in
dude. That one was
basketball.
awesome.
Adjust your shot's power.
Hey, golf
and
is back.
Swing your club in
I
golf.
like the golf and Wii Sports.
Battle
Oh
with
my
one
god,
ball
Lucy will
and
love
your
thumb
opponent in thumb
wrestling.
wrestling.
We were just thumb wrestling last
Drive
night.
through the course using mouse
Skateboarding.
controls in skateboarding.
There you
Steer
go,
with
I
one
like
Andrew.
it.
Coast along the
Wave
waves in
race.
power cruising. Tilt the controller and
We got.
fly
Yeah,
on
see, I told you
three
this is
in
how the
rock
extreme
lane.
sports games live. Pilot Wings, Wave Race, and 1080 live through Wii Sports or Switch
Plus,
Sports.
you can warm up for these sports.
Oh, so a
with
little
Jump Rope.
exercise.
You can create and play as a sportsmate or me character.
Hey, it's always the me.
It's always
Gotta have the me. Thumb wrestling.
Enjoy playing all kinds of sports
Is crazy.
on Nintendo Switch 2.
That's crazy.
Nintendo Switch Sports Resort launches exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2
Okay.
system October 22nd.
We are
Pre-orders
32
begin
minutes in,
later
boys.
today on Nintendo eShop.
Nintendo Switch Sports Resort is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
My dad's gonna be buying that.
We showed all the sports included, but since we have the opportunity, let's try one of the new sports. Thumb wrestling.
Thumb
No, no,
Before the match, let's go over the rules.
No.
Hold down your
no! I
opponent's
don't
thumb
want
for
this.
3
No one want. No one
seconds, and
cares.
you'll win. If yours gets pinned, just shake the controller to break free.
Oh my god, their arms look
And if you
disgusting.
keep your thumb held down, it'll get bigger
You-
and stronger.
Ooh. Let me guess. You'll be able to customize your thumb.
You'll need this to claim victory.
I swear, dude.
I mean, the nail polish looked pretty customizable.
It did. That's what I was
Here's a
saying.
great thumb wrestling.
This mini game and the actual
Yeah.
game.
Everyone's going
I was
crazy
worried
for
a
it.
second there.
Thumb wrestling tournament.
That's so funny.
Okay, thumb started to spark.
Come on, Koizumi.
And the nail got bigger.
Oh my god, if he loses, I'll
Hold
die.
on a second. That's not how it's supposed to go. It's okay. Everything is fine. My thumb returned to
It's
normal.
ridiculous.
That's not how it's supposed to go.
He's wasting precious, dude. People are gonna be talking about this on Twitter. People are gonna be talking about this on Twitter. You wasted 3 minutes of my life watching
Wait a
you.
minute.
Oh my god, he lost too.
I lost.
I lost.
Please wait a little longer for Nintendo Switch
Let's
Sports
watch
Resort.
that.
Switch
Let's
Sports
watch
Resort.
that just to say wait.
Let's move on to more headlines.
I'm dead, man.
Let's go.
I'm freaking dead.
Survive a land ruled
Is
by
this RuneScape?
dragons.
I think so.
The world of RuneScape
Yep.
comes to
Not-
Nintendo
Not the
Switch
right
2.
kind of RuneScape.
Not the right one I want.
Has
I know.
Yeah.
I've been asking for years. Please bring old school RuneScape to console, and they're like, sure. Just
That would be
kidding.
amazing,
Explore a
dude.
land
I know it
infused
would.
with magic.
That game would be played
and
so
uncover
much.
lost secrets on your journey to face the Dragon Queen. In this survival
Did you play this at all,
crafting
Tay? Is it good?
adventure, delve into the
No, I've
mysteries
been
of
thinking about
Ashenfall,
playing it, but I don't like
amongst the
buying
ruins
games in
of
early
fallen
access, so I want to wait till
civilizations.
it like fully
On your
releases.
expedition, harness
Oh,
the
will this be an
land's
early
transformative
access if, when it
magic
releases on
to
console?
gather resources.
I don't know. Well, I think it already is because I think they allow it. They
Build
just announced
shelter.
it for PlayStation.
Then
Yeah, I'm actually gonna be
step
playing
into
this with my
battle.
friends. This game looks
Forge
fun.
weapons.
Oh, you
It does
are?
look
Really?
fun. I just want to wait till it's
Face the
fully
danger
released.
that awaits.
Oh my god, that's gonna be so sad. People are gonna be like, hey, you play RuneScape? And you'd be like, yeah, I love RuneScape. Oh, the new one, right? You'd be like,
Dragons in
no.
RuneScape Dragon
No.
Wilds, launching on Nintendo Switch 2 September 15th.
Imagine if they're like, also, and it was old school RuneScape. boarding?
Get on board
Was it a
for
boat?
these
Huh?
games.
I'd be so excited.
Customize your own avatar and
Well,
play
I found
in the
Lucy's game of the
adorable
year.
world of Hello Kitty Partyland. Join the party with over
Oh, it's that
40
naked
character-themed
egg.
mini-games and
Daytona.
several board games.
Gudetama, yes.
There
That's
are over
right.
140 Sanrio characters
Oh,
to
dude,
meet.
Anna's gonna love this.
Plus,
Another
thing to
choose
report
from
back.
16
They
party
just wrapped
characters,
their meat. Did you
collect
see that?
stickers,
Like, I don't want
and
this
so
game
much
at
more.
all. I really
Hello
don't.
Kitty Partyland launches exclusively on
This could have been in an
Nintendo Switch
email.
2 and Nintendo Switch October 29th.
So let's get down there and
There
finish
it
the
is.
job.
Yeah, just, real quick, a quick 1 minute. It's coming out this month. Wait, is it this month?
Yeah.
Black
Oh,
Hawk
yeah,
for
baby.
adventure across the Lilat system with Fox McCloud and
I
his
can't leave
crew.
Slippy hanging.
The battle for the fate of the galaxy begins.
I just think of that video.
Star Fox
I know.
launches on Nintendo
Can't leave
Switch
Slippy
2,
hanging.
June 25th.
There we go. See that? Oh,
Free
okay.
demo that includes a
Comes
tutorial.
out of my birthday.
Oh, free
And
demo.
One of the
That's
game's
cool.
opening
Day,
stages
today.
will be available later today
Yo.
on Nintendo eShop.
I want to play the demo, please.
Hope
Nice, that's
resonates
cool.
within the crystals.
This Ellie? No?
Hey, Blandrew, I think Dust Bloods is gonna be next, and then it's gonna be Ocarina of Time. I definitely think now Ocarina of Time is the last.
Get ready for
What
the
is
first
that?
Final
Twilight.
Fantasy game in HD.
What'd you say, Bryce?
Final Fantasy Resonance.
Final Fantasy Residence?
This is Lapis, a vast world.
Dude, this looks sick.
It does. I'm
Power
loving the
crystals.
towns and everything.
But after the invasion of the Veritas,
Is this also like
this
a
once
action
thriving world
RPG?
lies
No, it looks
under
turn-based.
No,
annihilation.
Whoa.
there's
Oh my God, they're like going back to like the
A
old
knight of
overworld
friendship
like
must journey
style.
Yeah.
across the
Oh,
realm
yeah.
with his companions to stop
Oh my
the
God, what is this,
Veritas.
Super Nintendo? Look at this.
sick.
In thrilling turn-based battles,
Does it have?
call upon visions.
Oh.
Iconic Final Fantasy heroes.
Wait,
from
wait.
other worlds
Was it
to take
clouds
down
in the game?
monsters.
Yeah, they're
Can
called
you
visions.
uncover
You
the
can call on the
truth
other
Yeah.
heroes to help.
Oh, that.
And the
Yo, dude, I
secrets
want to
of
sub in
the
like
soul.
Splatoon or something.
Or Titus.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy Resonance launches on the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch
Oh, that's cool.
systems.
Yeah, another
Clive.
22nd.
I would just
Double
use Clive
Clive.
every freaking
Weird,
time.
Whimsical
I love
world
Clive.
is waiting.
My
What's
God.
this?
Piku
My
Niku
God.
returns in a new
Oh,
3D
never
puzzle
mind.
exploration
what is it?
adventure.
Piku
What
Niku?
do giant fruit, malevolent robot
What the
frogs,
heck is
and
this?
an all-powerful potato have in common? Nothing, other than a shadowy conspiracy, of course. Meet a cavalcade of
Ew.
various characters,
What is
each
this
with their own
AI
problems
slot?
and But beneath this seemingly happy world
I'm
lies
sorry,
a sinister plot to squeeze
The way you
locals
didn't
from all
even.
their
What is this
work.
AI
Time
slop?
to join the resistance by using Piku's surprising abilities.
So
Help
funny.
solve the people's problems in surprising and downright.
Damn, where's the water going, dude?
Feeling baffled by these affable
you know.
denizens? Embrace these strange encounters and bring about an ultimate understanding. And in this sequel, navigate and explore in full
Just kick
3D as you discover the secrets
What,
of
the
this
bird?
vivid,
Yeah.
colorful world. Get ready to
Kick the
wonder,
car and explodes.
solve, and gossip in Piku Niku 2, launching on
Piku
Nintendo Switch
Niku
2
2.
next
Interesting. It kind of looks like the Pikmin logo. Wait, what is this?
It does.
Hmm?
Prepare for
Is that Dragon Quest sound effects? Hey, Dragon Quest!
Yeah.
Oh.
monster-filled adventure.
Oh my God, I thought it was doing the Family
But
Guy
building.
intro theme song.
It totally sounds like it.
It seems
Two
today. I was
girls
like,
find
what?
themselves lost in the kingdom of Witherwood.
Where are we, Peter?
There, they gain the power to turn monsters into friends. Them of foes. With a team that's uniquely your own. Them of foes. With a team that's uniquely your own.
This looks cool.
The music sounds
It's like
amazing.
Pokemon.
Adventure
Oh, there he
is
is.
calling. And it's
Hmm.
monstrously fun. Dragon Quest Monsters.
Hey, that's
Wizard
cool.
World.
About time you got here.
Oh, it's dark. Dust Bloods.
Yep.
Hey. Did you start the timer, Blandrew?
We started right now.
In the
7:41.
ancient blood sovereign's honor. We are monsters. Each.
I like the
crying for
presentation
blood.
of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's cool, right?
Yeah.
Master Splinter.
Oh my God, is that all they're showing?
They gotta show it at the treehouse then.
Closed network test. This summer.
Mm.
Oh.
Hey, I'm not
okay.
mad at it. I didn't want it to be here for a long
No,
time anyway.
I'm glad that that's. People are pissed though. How was that? How was the 3 seconds?
Next, we have more news about an upcoming treasure hunting game.
Is it Banjo
Treasure hunting
Kazooie?
game.
my
Oh,
God, that's
Splatoon.
Hey everyone.
Darn it,
Here
I
are
was
some
almost
fresh
happy that
news
it wasn't
about
shown.
Splatoon Raiders, a new single-player focused adventure. Check out this neat little place, the hideout ship out on the water. There's Deep Cut, a trio of swashbuckling musicians. And this scrappy individual? That's you. Let's call this handy youth the mechanic. The 4 of them are using the hideout ship as their hub, hunting for treasure across these landmasses.
Wow, dude.
with spider-like
Mario and Luigi Brothership.
eyes. All right, time for a quick dive.
Oh my God, they're showing gameplay, Lander. They're
Looks
showing.
like the
They're
treasure
going in
they're
depth.
after is at the base of those lights. But there's a bunch of aggressive creatures called salmonids in the way. And when you get too close, they'll attack.
All right, let me say a prayer really quick, just in case. Dear God, please, please, please show at least 2.
That's where this comes in, the exploration bot. A member of Deep Cut pilots it during
Zach,
the
you still
treasure
there?
hunts and attacks automatically. Launches you in the air for extra height.
Agree.
And even gets out of the
Look,
bot
if
to
it's Ocarina
unleash
of Time,
special moves
that's
like this.
completely redone and
You'll also get support in the form of gadgets. There's one that continuously fires ink after it's placed. Another that slices through enemies.
Why would they
Another
remake
that spins
Ocarina of
ink
Time and then
around you.
change it?
And more.
It's gonna be
Well,
And the best part,
Was it?
you can
Is it
use them
Eiji
together.
Onuma? Is he the one that does
It'd be
Zelda
nice
games?
Yeah.
if that made things easier,
He
though.
literally said years ago he would never remake
So
Ocarina of
to
Time
recap,
unless he had new
do
ideas
not
for it.
underestimate the salmon.
We'll see, dude. Yeah,
He
new
said that in an
ideas.
interview. So I'm hoping
But the
that he's
Salmonids
right.
aren't the only powerful
Speaking of
ones
Ocarina
around
of Time,
here.
though, I hope the
Through
art
battles,
style
you, the mechanic,
looks just
will
like
also
what
get
it
stronger
like
by
the art
leveling
book
up.
The official
for
artwork.
Ocarina
And
of
you can customize
Exactly.
all
That'd actually be
sorts of
kinda cool,
upgrades
yeah.
to fit
Oh my
your
God! If they're
playstyle.
somehow able to implement that, that game will be crazy.
You think that's our closer?
Looks like time's up.
Unfortunately,
There are
I think.
even more
I say
details
that
to
I
cover
say
in the
that not like as a
upcoming
disappointment.
Splatoon
I
Because
was
we
just
know
hoping
about
there would
it,
be.
airing on
basically.
June 30th.
Yeah. Oh, there's
And
going to
in the
be a
smart
Splatoon
device app,
Direct that I won't be
Nintendo
watching.
See the story
Yeah.
events leading up to Splatoon Raiders with
Yeah, I never
daily
really
comments
cared about
ahead of
Splatoon.
launch. Plus, in collaboration with
Well,
this
luckily
game,
there's
gonna be a
8
special
minutes
Splatfest
left.
in Splatoon
That's enough
3.
for at
The
least
theme
one game
looks like
before
it's
the
about
closer,
Splatoon
right?
Raiders. Details will be announced here. Look out for more info in the
Super
future.
Smash Bros. Super Smash Bros.
Don't
Mario
forget
3D.
to check this out too.
Yes, see ya, bye.
Music sounds amazing too.
Yeah, Splatoon actually does have really good music.
So what did you think? Splatoon Raiders is just around the corner.
Oh my God.
We'll also be releasing new.
No!
We hope you're
Zach, I
looking
think you're
forward
ahead of me by like a second or two,
Let's
but
see some more
man.
headlines.
Man. Yeah, you are.
Is this Pikmin?
Pikmin? Oh, please say. Oh, this is a Delta.
Is this
right?
Undertale? Oh, okay. Here, I will pause, and then I'll play. Okay.
Okay.
I saw
What are
a
you
guy
seeing?
in a-
What are you seeing right
A
now?
goat
What just
hugging
happened?
a demon thing. Now I'm seeing a TV. It's fast.
Okay, okay. I see chapter 5.
Yeah, I see chapter 5.
Okay, okay. I'm just waiting to play this game until all of it is
Everything's
out.
out. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
I thought it was just 4 chapters. I mean,
Awaken your power.
hey, there it is.
No.
Metaphor.
Oh, it's metaphor. Okay.
Heed me, O kingless. Whosoever hath truly earned the greatest faith of the citizenry shall ascend to
God, this
throne
game
and
was so
crown
good.
by right of kings.
We got to get the Persona announcements
This
as well.
is
Just
the United
announce them.
Kingdom of Uchronia, inhabited by 8 tribes. The
Nothing
next king
Metroid,
shall
I'm
be
shocked.
decided by the will of the people, by decree of the king, as his face floats in the sky. The
Wow,
tournament for the
they haven't
throne
announced a
begins.
single
As
remaster
the realm grapples with its first
not even
battle,
of anything, have they?
those vying
Wow,
for the
wow.
throne
God, not
put
even
their plans
NSO,
into
man.
action. As one of the throne's candidates, you'll travel across the kingdom, forging bonds with compelling characters along the way. Various enemies stand in your path.
This battle's ours.
There are monsters roaming this world.
You'll feel this.
As well
If the
as
Zelda
other
Ocarina of
enemies
Time remake is
and
real,
strange beasts
when will it
known
release,
as
Blander? What do you think?
It's very possible they don't
Control
even
your
announce that
destiny
here and they just
and
have a
change
Zelda
the
Direct
world in
scheduled.
Metaphor
Christmas. Crazy.
Fantasio,
Yeah, I
launching
could
on
see.
the
I could see it
Nintendo
being a
Switch 2 system,
holiday game. Yeah.
November 12th.
Makes a lot of sense.
No.
Explore, survive.
This game is beaten to
A
death.
dedicated Nintendo Switch 2 version of Minecraft is
We
on
get
the way.
it.
Dig
Was
into
this
your
out when we were in
Minecraft
high school?
adventure on Nintendo Switch 2
Yeah.
with
Before,
support for
I wanna
vibrant visuals.
Man, wow.
And
I thought this game
embark on
came out when I
journey
was a
across
freshman.
world with
I think it was like
enhanced lighting and
2009
shadow
or something.
effects. Plus,
That's when
Nintendo
we were
Switch
freshmen,
worlds
wasn't
can
it,
be
Landry?
carried over.
I think 8.
2009?
Yeah,
Pick up right where you
yeah,
left off.
2008.
What will
Holy
you
crap.
create next? Minecraft launches on Nintendo
Okay, we
Switch
have
2
about 5
this year.
minutes. What did I just see?
Oh, we got
wow,
montage
they're
now.
doing a reel. Yo, Metal Gear Solid 4?
Yeah,
Did you
they
see
got
that?
they got the new collection coming out.
Oh, that's right.
New Atelier
Is this-
game. Okay. Come on, come on.
2 games left. Please, God. I have that game for the PS5 and I need to finish it. The Warhammer game. Oh my God. Bryce is pumped, dude.
Oh my God. This is like my favorite game ever. I love this game.
Crazy Taxi?
It's probably
When does
the
that even come out? Oh, well, thank you. August 27th. That's right. He's not just one more thing. After, please.
Hey, there we go.
Yo, I'm excited to see more of that Xenoblade, though.
I am too. I was hoping we got to see some combat, but it's fine. I gotta go rewatch the
shocked.
trailer too.
Yeah, I'm shocked they didn't show anything. All right, we get it. We get it. Should be the last one.
Yeah, but also no Mario Kart.
Oh,
I told you it doesn't. Probably see it next year.
That's really cool that Final Fantasy 14 is going to Switch.
What?
Hey, it's about time.
Hey.
Filled with memorable adventures, 3 collections of Kingdom Hearts games.
That
are
was on my
coming to
predictions
Nintendo
list, too.
Switch 2. Traverse through
Really?
iconic Disney
Yeah.
and Pixar worlds.
Because they removed the cloud
Befriend all
versions off the
sorts of
eShop.
Magical allies and battle enemies
Oh,
in
excuse me.
action RPG combat. Relive these stories or experience them for the first time alongside
The seesaw
Sora and
ice
his
cream.
friends as they fight the darkness.
It doesn't
If you
feel
have the
right
cloud
to play it
versions
on anything
Nintendo
other than
Switch,
PlayStation.
You can
to me.
transfer your existing
I'ma
save
check it
data
out.
to these Nintendo
Do
Switch
it.
2 games. These 3 collections launch on Nintendo Switch 2 October 8th. A bundle with all 3 compilations, Kingdom Hearts Collection 1 through 3,
also launches October 8th.
Oh, that's cool.
Additionally, a free demo of Kingdom Hearts 3 plus Remind will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
It could bleed over into an hour, Zach. Huh? Black screen.
Oh my god, is this new stuff?
Is this Kingdom Hearts 4?
There's no way.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it looks
Oh
like
my
it.
god! Oh my god.
Nintendo got the Kingdom Hearts back?
Watch Star Wars. Oh my god! I never thought this would happen. Sadler said this today. Aaron Sadler was like Kingdom Hearts 4, and I was
Hey,
like,
we
"There's no
got
way
it.
they
That
would
is so great.
What? Watch, they better have Final Fantasy characters in this, though. I'm serious.
I think they just showed Noctis, it looked like.
It didn't look like Noctis to me. Maybe he had a haircut? Please show Clive, though. What in the world is this?
Look, I'm glad it's here, but I was wondering where Square Enix was at this whole week.
Yeah. This is crazy.
Yeah.
But they have to show at least one franchise that's coming.
Oh, from
You know?
like Disney or Square Enix?
Something. Exactly. Something. Like, show us one thing. Because this is not fair. Available at launch on Switch.
Wait,
2.
what? Oh, okay. I like the launch of the Switch 2 already happened.
Last announcement.
Yeah, what?
Please
Last
take a
announcement, boys. Ocarina.
Probably put you.
Xenoblade 4?
Don't say that.
Long ago.
No, okay, Hyrule, cool. Cool.
Zelda.
Yo, there's voice acting.
Supreme divinity.
Oh, it is Ocarina.
Yep.
Yeah.
Small.
They had that.
Please look beautiful. Please.
Within it, an ancient
Is that the Deku
Guys,
tree.
Yeah,
Deku
guys,
Tree.
guys,
Wow.
they are remaking it from the ground up, it seems.
Oh, if it's like reimagined, that's sick.
That's what I'm saying. It's a reimagining, I think.
These forest dwellers were called.
I need to
the
see
Kokiri.
gameplay, though.
Because even the Deku Tree
Each
looks
had a
different.
fairy companion,
Hold
and
on.
they lived
Let's
out
see.
their innocent lives in these woods.
Come on. Should the young
However,
Link get out of
There
bed?
was one
Give me that
Come
amazing art
on.
style, please.
who did not have a
What?
fairy.
Yeah. What?
Whoa! What in the world?
Whoa.
Holy realistic.
This looks.
Crazy.
It does.
It's like those Unreal Engine, like, mods or whatever.
Don't just
Yeah.
show this. Come on,
No, no. Oh.
don't do that. You want to piss me off? You'll end it right now, Nintendo. What?
So, It ain't
so
gonna
it
be
is
out for
coming
a
out this
while.
year.
Oh, okay.
Probably December.
The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time will be
They'll probably
reborn
have
on
an
Nintendo
Ocarina of Time
Switch
Direct
2.
then.
Honestly, though,
More
I could
details
see
will be
some of the
announced in the
villains
future,
looking
so please look
sick in that
forward
art
to them.
style.
Yeah, Ganon.
That's
Yeah.
all
You know,
for
you know what the
today's
art
Nintendo
style
Direct.
kind of reminded me of?
Twilight
Earlier
Princess?
this
It kinda
year,
remi-
Devonson was
No,
appointed as the new president of Nintendo of
Hyrule
America.
Warriors Definitive Edition.
We'd like to conclude this presentation with a few words from
Yeah, I can see
Devonson.
that.
That young Link looked like the Link
you for
that was
watching.
like the main character in Hyrule Warriors, the first Hyrule
We're
Warriors.
meeting our new president, Zach.
Thank
Oh,
you,
cool.
Koizumi-san. Hi, everyone. I'm Devin Pritchard, and after 20 years at Nintendo, one of my favorite things about
Someone's
gaming
echoing.
is still that moment I get to try something new. I watch the trailers, I hear
Might
about
be
a
you, Zach.
game, but the moment I
That's
pick up
weird
the
because my
controller,
volume's almost
that's
off.
when it all comes together. And for me, that's what games have always been about. Those little moments that surprise me and allow me to immerse myself in different worlds. You can read about a game, you can watch a trailer, but nothing beats seeing it for yourself. And that's a big part of what Nintendo Treehouse Live is about. Getting a closer look, hearing from the teams, and spending more time with the games themselves. So let's get to it. We've got a new Nintendo Treehouse Live ready to go, with a few games I hope you find interesting. And if you enjoyed Splatoon Raiders in today's Nintendo Direct, this July at San Diego Comic-Con, we'll have the game playable on the show floor. Because at the end of the day, I think the best way to understand a game is to pick up the controller and play. Thanks for watching. I'm really looking forward to sharing more of what I love about games and bringing those experiences to all of you. And now it's time for Treehouse Live. Over to you, team.
Well, what do you boys think? Yeah, I didn't think it was bad at all. I just wish it had more
Hi everyone. Welcome to
NSO
Nintendo
announcements,
Treehouse
I
Live.
guess.
My name is Teresa.
There were
At least
some
the whole
things I think
floor.
they absolutely could have cut from the show.
We're here
And just
talk
even
about
just
Star
focus
Fox
on some of
coming out
those
June
titles
25th.
and get rid of
It
the
is a
other ones.
cinematic
But it was cool.
shooter. We're gonna
I feel like a lot of
focus
people
on
are going to
single-player
complain
game.
because you got to think
And
Dustbloods,
then
yes,
we'll
it
go
was shown
into
again, but
multiplayer
for
in a later
1
segment.
minute,
But
and
Darren,
just
why
to
don't
say,
you
hey,
take
there's
it
going to be a
away?
test
we're gonna
next
start
month,
right out here in
and
the
so no gameplay, so that kind of
Star Fox
worries me
Grid.
that maybe the game
Bridge of
isn't
Great Fox,
what
which
they're
is
hoping for so far. I don't know, I could be overthinking it, but usually you would want to show off your game and then do the test run. And then Ocarina of Time, bro, it was just a splash screen and they showed what Link looks like. Like, I'm shocked, especially if it's coming out this year. That they didn't, we waited that whole direct. We waited 9 months just for a splash screen.
Yeah, like I said, I do think that we'll get like a Zelda Direct where they just have like a crazy rollout of just Zelda projects and merch that they're working on for the franchise.
Yeah, I think it'll probably show up here in September then.
September.
But overall,
guys. I'll see you later.
Like September. Oh, see ya, man. Yeah, September as in like a direct, like for the new Zelda game.
Okay.
But it is looking like the game is completely reimagined.
Yeah.
Even from the little snippets, voice acting.
It looked kind of like Square Enix-y in a way.
It did. Oh man, I can't imagine what the combat's gonna look like if Link looks like that in a CGI cutscene. What's he gonna look like in the gameplay?
Yeah, because usually when you have that art style, like it's a lot more flashy.
Oh man, I'm ready for it.
Yeah,
Bryce, was that enough to be promising to think that it's not just gonna be a slap? Like, oh, it's the same game again, just looks pretty.
Yeah, I didn't expect them to go hyper realistic, but I could see it being pretty cool.
I did not expect that either, to be honest. I'm actually shocked at the art direction they went with, but I do remember a time when Zelda fans were begging for realistic, and that's why we got Twilight Princess. So who knows? Maybe they went back to that and they were like, oh, maybe people want realism. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, but overall scoring, what would you give it, Zach?
Oh man. Well, Xenoblade is hype.
Big hype.
Ocarina of Time 3D hype. The Donkey Kong little bonus. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Sorry, my alarm went off. The bonus card things for Donkey Kong, pretty cool. I'd probably give it a 7.
Yeah, I think I'm there too.
There was no. I'm shocked. No Mario Kart World DLC. Not even a mention. Not even a crumble. Nothing NSO roadmap related. It's as if, I don't know. They used to do those roadmaps all the time, and now it feels like, I don't know, they just don't care to do them anymore. I don't know.
Actually, you know what? I'm bumping it to an 8.
An 8? Why?
There was just a lot of stuff for me here, me personally here. Like, I am excited for Rhythm Heaven. I'm glad that Onimusha is making its way over to Switch. I was asking for that game. Same with all the Kingdom Hearts games. We're finally getting that brought over in a respectable fashion. And Kingdom Hearts 4, like, that was such an announcement that I did not expect Square Enix to do. But at the same time, I was saying that this is probably going to be what happens when we go into the Switch 2. Like, Nintendo is going to be the ones that starts to get a lot of these bigger AAA third-party Japanese announcements at their shows. So I shouldn't be too surprised by that, but just seeing Kingdom Hearts 4, amazing. More Star Fox, the Donkey Kong DLC, Devil May Cry 5, Xenoblade 4, a Fire Emblem game. There's a lot for me here. Ocarina of Time. Yeah, Dragon Quest, Nintendo Switch Sports Resort. I'm happy. I'm giving it an 8.
That's good. Yeah, I'll give it a 7. I'm very happy with the Star Fox demo.
Oh, absolutely.
I can't wait to get my hands on that, which is probably, I'm assuming, right after the Direct. I don't know. They said today. I don't know if they said after the Direct, or right after. But that Xenoblade, God, I just want to see more of the combat for Xenoblade. I'm actually happy they're going with like a new main character that's not a dude.
I agree.
You know?
Well, yeah.
Well, wasn't there 2 main characters in the 3rd game?
No. Well, I guess with the
Noah?
DLC with Noah, yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, so it's pretty different that the main character you're playing as is female, so that's cool.
Yeah.
And then
it looks.
I guess really just those 3 things.
Yeah, it looks like it takes itself more seriously too, which is very exciting.
Yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but the trailer that they showed for Xenoblade was more like cinematic.
Yeah, I was seeing like Final Fantasy meets Xenoblade meets Fire Emblem. I'm excited. I can't wait for it.
I want to know about the world more because the world itself, the way like when you saw in the sky the ocean and stuff, kind of gave me a like Halo kind of feeling.
Okay.
If that makes sense. Like how the world of Halo, you know, like when you look in the distance, it like goes up.
Okay, I see what you mean.
You know, so I am curious to see how it's going to be when we traverse to like go in the sky, but you're actually just going to the ocean above. Which sounds so cool.
Yeah. Well, Zach, I'm gonna let you call it a day. I got stuff I gotta take care of. Chat, thank you all so much for coming through. I really appreciate it. Our first time reacting to a Nintendo Direct together, and the chat seems to really like it, Zach. They think you're great on the mic. They would like to hear more from you.
Oh, sweet. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll see you guys later. I got a job interview, so wish me luck.
Hey, best of luck, man.
All right. See you guys.
All right, everybody. I'll talk to you later. Stay safe.
Bye.
Have a good one.